In this tutorial, I'll show you that how to create a fully professional and amazing looking e-commerce website completely free. We'll be using the best and free resources to create this online shop. We'll use a free theme, a free page builder, and all free plugins. To create this online shop, we have taken all the features and inspiration from world's top e-commerce website like Amazon, AliExpress, Walmart, Flipkart, and so on. Though we'll be using all free resources, it will have all the basic and necessary features like a fully professional e-commerce website. You can sell any type of product, physical product, digital product, product with different color and sizes, you can name it. We'll cover all the advanced techniques, like people can add products into their cart very easily, then their shipping cost and tax rate will be automatically calculated based on their location. On checkout, people can pay using different payment methods like PayPal, credit card, or your local payment gateways. So people don't need to go any third-party website, they can pay directly on your website. As we'll handle payments, so our website should be 100% secure. But no worries, because I will also show you how to make your website super secure by adding SSL certificate. Also, I will make a real purchase so you can see everything is working perfectly. We are not finishing yet. Whenever anyone buy any product, you will get an instant notification on your phone. This website will have more amazing features that most of the premium themes and plugins don't offer, like wishlist feature, auto tracking feature, variation swatches. And not only that, we'll also design this beautiful online shop from scratch without using any ready template. The good news is you don't need to write any single line of coding. Everything will be just like drag and drop. So if you have not made any website before, this tutorial will be perfect for you. We'll make this e-commerce website 100% responsive for tablet and mobile devices. Also, it's optimized and based for SEO, so you would get better ranking on Google search result. This video would be your one-step e-commerce solution. After completing this tutorial, you can create any kind of e-commerce website for yourself or for your client. So please pause this video for a second, give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below how excited you are, it would mean the world for me. Now before creating everything step by step from scratch, let me just quickly show you at what we'll be creating in this tutorial. First, we'll design here this header part. You can change here this logo. Also, you can customize here this menu bar, and it also have some interesting feature like search option. People can search it by the product name. Also, it's have a wishlist option, login and registered option, and it's also have a mini cart option. Then we'll design here this beautiful hero section. As you can see in this section, everything is editable. You can change here this image. You can also change here this content. You can also change here this button link and button content. Everything is editable in here. Then we'll design here this next section, free shipping and money back guarantee. This section, it's very easy to do. I will show you everything. Then we'll start designing in here this category section. In this category section, everything is editable. You can change here this content. You can also change here this image. Also, you can change here this button. And in here, have an interesting feature. If you click on here this button, like shop by category name, then it will be automatically redirect you into like this smartwatch category. If you click on here this headphones, this button, then you will be redirected into this headphones category. So I will show you everything like how to do that. And next is like latest watches, this section. If you see carefully in this section that it's have a discount things, like people can see it's have a 53% discount, it's have a 70% discount. Also people can see here this product price, its price is like $49, but now it's only $23. And also they can instantly add it into this product, their cart, and it's gonna be automatically added into our mini cart, and they can check out it from here. Also, it's also have like this wishlist option. If anyone just going to click on this left icon, then this product will be added to your wish list, and if you click on here this view wish list, then you will get to see all the wish list product in the air. Then we'll move into the next section, and in this section everything is editable. You can change here this content, you can change here this this image and all of this thing. And it's also have a showing that like in the first order you will get like 20% discount off. I will show you that how it's mainly work. And the next section is about latest earbuds. And then we'll design here this amazing testimonial section, and then we'll move into this footer part. Now let me share with you an interesting based on footer. If you see here this copyright thing, that you can easily change it. You can put it your name or your company name or anything, like your website name, anything, you can put it down here. And in this footer, everything is editable. You can change this content, logo, and like this, links and menus, all of these things you can do it. Now let's move into our shop page. Just simply click on here this shop button to go the shop page. And in this shop page, people can get to see like all the products that is added into our website. So it's have a sorting option. If you click on here this sorting, then you will get to see a different option like high high to low, the price, also price low to high. So let me select here high to low. So this is the expensive product in our website, and it's also have a $200 products, $100 and $45, $39, all of these products in here. And also if you like to filter it by price, for example, I like to see only these, like within $40 products. So let's just select in and just click on here this filter option. Then you will get to see all the product within $40. As you can see, this product is within $45, but it's also have a $40. That's why it's showing in here. Also this product $39 like this. If you like to see the category like product tag wise, then just simply click on here this tag, then you will get to see the product, this tag wise. Now let me open an individual product. So let's open this headphone, and then you will get to see this is mainly this short description, this is price, this is title, and also it's have a different variation. For example, let me choose here this black option, and then as you can see this price is $45, and if I go with this kids, then it's showing only $25. And if I go with this red, then $29. If I go with adult, then it's $40. It also saying here like only 30 left in stock. So, people can also see here this stock also. And then if you scroll down, then you will get to see like trust pass in here. Here have a description, additional information, and also have a review option. And if you scroll down, then you will get to see the related product. Now let me show you it in like customer perspective. Let me open it in a new incognito mode, and now let me show you that like how our user will place an order and what will be the process for our user. So in here now I'm this variation product. Now let me select here this sea green one, and let's click on here this add to cart this button. And then as you can see, it's automatically showing in my mini cart, and now simply click on here this view cart. On the cart page, our user can, if they wanna delete this product, they can delete it. Also, if they wanna increase this quantity, then do it. And also, if they wanna directly payment it through PayPal, they can do it. So now let me click on here this proceed to check out this button. And then we'll go to see all of these details. As you can see, it's showing here this tax almost like $2.90. Also have a shipping cost like $5. And also this subtotal is like $40. And if you see this total is totally about like $47.90. And it's also have a returning customer. If you're a returning customer, then just simply add your this username and password. Now if you have any discount coupon, then simply click on here click here to enter your coupon code. And now let me type here and like my coupon code, it's expired as 20% to get 20% discount. Let's apply this coupon, and I hope I will get 20% discount. And as you can see, for this coupon code, I get here almost like $8 discount, and now my total cost is $39.32. So if you're totally new, then you need to create an account. So simply click on here this create account, and now in here you need to put your username and password, then your account will be automatically created. In my case, I already have an account, so let me log in it here. So let's click on here this create here to log in. Let's type here the username and password, and you need to put here your name, then your street, your town, state, zip code, phone number, email address. All of this thing you need to put here. And also I need to click on here that I have read these terms and condition, and also I need to put here my card number. Then I'm just going to click on this place order to placing this order. So I've successfully placed an order, and here as you can see this order details, all of this thing is showing here. And if you user click on here this dashboard, this button, and then they will go to see their orders, and they can change here their address, they can change here this payment method, also the account details, all of this thing they can change on here. So let me click on here this orders button, and as you can see I was placed 2 orders, and these both are processing. Let me see this one, and as you can see here my order details. So now let's move into the next page called blog. And as you can see, you will get to see all of these blogs in here. And also if you see this right side, then it's have a search option. People can search by their, this blog name. Also have a recent post like category, all of this thing in here. And if you're just going to open individual blog, then they will get to see something like these, as you can see. And it's also have a related post, also have a beautiful content, all of this thing. And in the right side have a same thing. And now if I go back to this contact us this page, then as you can see, it's have a beautiful form with beautiful animation thing, and it's also have a testimonials option. And one interesting part in here, that is we are just going to do it from scratch. We are not going to use any kind of template. Alright, we'll be creating our beautiful e-commerce website in easy 4 steps. First, I will show you how to get your own domain name and web hosting. I will also provide you a 78% discount link. Then how to install WordPress. Then how to install and set up WooCommerce plugin. Finally, we'll start designing our amazing online shop. Also, I'll be adding timestamp in the description so you can always jump into the necessary part you need. Let's now start this step number 1, which is get your domain name and web hosting. So first of all, what is domain name? Domain name is basically your website address. Like Facebook has facebook.com, Amazon has amazon.com, we have jimfahaddigital.com. Similarly, for your website, you need an address that will be your website name.com. And what is web hosting? Web hosting is a storage space for your website. All the images, text you will have in your website, all will be stored on your own web hosting. As you're owning your own web hosting, so there would not be any limitation. You can run ads, you can upload any text or images, you can upload any theme or plugin you want. Basically, you are in charge of your own website. Now, how to get your own web hosting with free domain name. So first, just click on very first link in the description below in this video, or you can go with jimfahaddigital.com/best host. And this will take you on a special discount Hostinger page. So why Hostinger? In my opinion, Hostinger most affordable and also the fastest web hosting provider available. Just have a look into their Trustpilot reviews. People are super happy with their hosting speed, affordable price and customer support. Now from here you can change the language if you want. May you speak Spanish, Portuguese or Hindi, you can select your language from here. One thing I also do want to say is that this speed changes quite often. In fact, they probably changes it once a month. So if you see the banner or interface looks different, don't worry, don't panic. This happens quite often. It's the same website. Let's scroll down a bit. You'll find all these different plans in here. By the way, here you can see 3 plans, but sometimes you may see 4 plans in here. Just don't panic because you can create your website with any of these plans. As you're starting out, I recommend you taking this premium or business plan. With all of these plans, you can create up to 100 websites. For example, today you're creating portfolio website, tomorrow you want to create a business website, and the next week you want to create a e-commerce website. So you don't need to purchase hosting each time. You can create all the website within the same web hosting plan. So here with this premium plan, you will get 100 GB storage. With the business plan, you will get 200 GB storage. And with all of this plan, you will get all features like unlimited free SSL, so all of your website would be encrypted and super secure. Unlimited bandwidth, so there would not be any limit how many website visitors you will have. Free email, you can create 100 of professional email address like info@yourwebsite.com or admin@yourwebsite.com like this. Then free domain. Yes, like I said, you will get a domain name for free. WordPress features. You will also get ton of WordPress features like one-click WordPress installation, free website migration. So if you want to move your existing website from another hosting provider to Hostinger, they will transfer it on behalf of you. How cool is that? Security. Now let's talk about security. Personally, I'm serious about website security, and Hostinger just nailed it with all of these features like Cloudflare protected name servers, malware scanner, and all of this. I have had a very bad experience with other hosting providers. We have got so many malware attack and we had to pay hosting provider additionally to use these security tools. But there in Hostinger, we are getting all these security tools for free. Now let's select a plan. And like I said, you can take any of these plan based on your need. For now, I'm taking this premium plan. You can upgrade it later anytime. So click on add to cart this button. Alright, now let's go ahead and scroll down. Right here, you're going to see different pricing option. Now this is referring how long do you want to host with Hostinger. So we have a 1 month, 12 month, 24 months, and we also have 48 months. First of all, I don't recommend you to going with 1 month plan because it's almost $12, which is super expensive. Wouldn't want that. My recommendation would be you go with 48 months. So for the first year, you just need to pay only $2.99 per month. That will save almost $432. And then after these 4 years, you start to pay $6.99 per month, which is super affordable for a web hosting plan that hold up to 100 websites. But if you want to start with 2 year or 1 year, then click on here. And then in your first year, you just pay $2.99 per month. And you are still going to create 100 websites. And after that first year, you start to pay $9.99 per month. So the longer the first period, the more discount you will get when you renew the plan. So if you have the budget and you want to get more discount as possible, you can go with 48 months. And after these 48 months, you will start to pay around $6.99 instead of $9.99. If you scroll down over here, you see here have a coupon code. And if you fill in with my special coupon code JFD10 and click on apply, you will now get a total 78% discount. Can you believe we are getting super fast web hosting with the free domain name for a full year, only $32. What an amazing deal, right? So now scroll up again. Now you can see the pricing only $2.69 for 48 months, 24 months and 12 months, as we have added JF10 discount code. For now, I will go 12 months. Now scroll down, put your email address in here. Make sure you put your base email address because they will create a hosting account with this email address. For the payment, now you can see you can pay using credit card, PayPal, Google Pay, or even pay using cryptocurrency. Also, you may see more different local payments option based on your country. Here I'm putting my card information and then click on submit and secure payment. Then it will be redirect us to the control panel. Let's set a very strong password in here. And now here, as you can see, they are saying about verify our email address. So you can check your email and you can verify it. If you get to see like this type of page instead of this. So to get this page, you simply just need to scroll down and you need to click on here this setup, this button, premium web hosting. Just click on this setup button, then you will get the same interface like this. So it will now ask you a few questions. So click on start now. Skip this service here. Let's create a free WordPress account from here. So click on select. Then again click on here this WordPress. I'm giving here my email address and then a strong password. Now let's click on here this continue button and skip the plugins and scroll down and skip the template also and skip it. Let's claim our free domain name from here. Just click on the select button. And first select here .net into .com because .com website looks professional and legit, but you can select any extension you want. Here you need to put your desired domain name. You can put your name or your business name. It would be your website address. So take a moment, think about it and put the domain name. I'm typing here tutorial link and we have already selected .com. Now click on search and it's a domain available. Awesome. Now let's click on continue. Now we need to fill up some details for my domain name. Here I'm selecting my country into Bangladesh and I'm selecting it personal and let's click on next. And then here I need to put my contact information. I'm quickly putting my details. Then click on finish registration. So now our domain registration is complete. Here WordPress will be installed on this brand new domain name. So just click on this finish setup this button. Now it's just going to take a few seconds to install WordPress. First, just have a look inside of this control panel in here. Just click on this manage site, this button. It may look overwhelming, but it's super easy. Actually, you don't need to do a lot of things in this panel. Just do these few things. Just click on WordPress overview, this button. Now make sure that your force HTTPS is enabled. If you get to see that like disable, then simply click on this turn on this button. Then you need to select your domain and then just click on install SSL. Then click on edit website, this button. It will redirect us within our brand new WordPress admin panel. Now close the pop-up, click on this WordPress icon and click on here this dashboard, this button. Alright, so right now you can see here lots of options like post, media, pages and comments and many of these, right? But don't worry, I'll make with you familiar with all of these. But first, I really like to clean my WordPress dashboard because personally like to work with clean dashboard. So first let's click on here this dismiss this button to remove this banner. And now I like to remove this banner too. So let's click on here this top cross button. And now as you can see, we get to see here SEO this one and let's just cross it. And now we get to see some of these options as you can see like in our dashboard. So to deactivate them all, you just need to click on here this screen option. Then you will get to see the option like turn in and turn off. For example, if I click on this email marketing like this box, as you can see now this this box is now removed. And if I like to remove here this one, so I just simply click on. If I like to remove this one, as you can see, I can remove like one by one all of these. As you can see, now everything is removed and now it's totally clean. And now I need to do one thing, that is about removing the plugins. And now hover on plugins and click on install plugins. In here, you will get to see all the installed plugins that was installed in the website. So now I'm just gonna be deactivate all of these plugins. To deactivate them all, simply you just need to click on here this box, then you will get to see all the plugins is selected. But in our case, as you can see, it's only have a three plugins that is activated and 3 of them is like deactivated. So I like to deselect them all. I mean that is already deactivated. I'm not going to be deactivate them again. So I only selected this activated plugin, and now just click on here this bulk action to take an action. So I click on here and you can see here lots of options like activate, deactivate, update, auto update, enables, all of this, but I really like to deactivate them. So simply select on deactivate, and now let's click on here this activate button to deactivate, apply this button to deactivate them all. Now again click on here this box, then all the plugin will be selected, and now I really like to delete them. So let's click on again the bulk action and again click on here this delete, select the delete, and now click on here this apply button to delete all of these plugin. And I just click on apply, and now they are saying that, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Let's delete all of them. So as you can see now all of these plugins are deleted. And now let's go to user and click on profile, because I really like to change my WordPress password, because you can remember that I was using an easy password. So people can easily guess or my website will be hacked. So I really need to put in a password that is totally strong. People cannot guess it. Okay, so let's scroll down and then you will get to see here the option called set a new password. So when you just click on this new password, they will automatically generate even a password. Okay, that is totally strong, but I like to put here my own. So you can put here your own. Let me click on this hide button, and now let's put my own password. Now let's click on here this update profile button to update this password. Alright, so now our password is changed. And if you look at again here, then you will get to see some extra option like admin connect color scheme. Like if you like to change the color scheme of this admin panel, then you can do it. For example, midnight, like coffee, a lot of things is here. But the thing is that is if you change the color scheme, that it's going to be only for the admin. It's not going to be showing an individual users. Only admin can see the changes. Okay, and now scroll down, then you will get to see the language option. If you like to change the language to something different, then you can do it from here. Now you will get to see here this first name and last name. You can put here your name, like your first name and your last name. You can do it from here. And also if you like to change the nickname, then you can also change it from here. Also if you like to change the display name, then you can do it from here. So display name is something like when you're just going to publish in a blog, then people can see the author. So they will get to see the name on there. Okay, and here's the contact information. You can change here the email address if you like to change. Then you can put here, for example, if you like to give something a different email address, then simply just put the different email address. They will verify it again. They will send in a confirmation email, and if they accept it, then the email address will be changed. And you can put here your biographical information. If you like to change the profile picture, then you can do it from here. And let's update this profile. And now let's go to our setting and go to general. And as you can see, we can see here our site title, that is JF Digital. But if you like to change these something different, then you can do it. For example, I put here like Gym Max Lifestyle. So you can put here your own site name, or like this. And also you can put here your own tagline. And if you scroll down, you need to enable here this membership option. It's very, very important, because if you turn on this membership, then people can register your website and they can buy the products. But if you disable it, then people cannot register. Okay, now scroll down, then you will get to see like the site language. Then you can change here into something different. And now scroll down, then you will get to see some date format and time zone. You can change it to with year. And now I'm just going to save changes to update all of these. So now as you can see, now it's update all. And now we need to change here these permalinks. So simply click on here these permalinks and make sure that your permalink structure like post name. Normally what happened, WordPress default is like plain, but you just need to make them like post name, this one, because this is SEO friendly. And now you just need to save changes to save these changes. Okay. So as you can see now it's updated, and if I reload this page, then you will get to see our permalink structure is now post name. Now let's install here in a theme. So hover on appearance and click on themes. Then you will get to see all of these themes that is available on our website. So what is mainly themes? Themes are like something like website structure. Right now, if you go to our front end, then you will get to see like this type of design. But if I change it to something like this theme, then you will get to see in a different design. Let's reload the page. And as you can see, we get to see in a different structure with different design. But we're not gonna use these themes, so we'll install a new one. But before install a new one, I like to show you how to delete the themes. So simply click on here this theme details, and just in here the bottom it's have an option called delete. So click on this delete button and click on OK. Then this theme will be removed. Okay, if you like to delete any theme. Adding a new theme, it's very simple. Simply click on here this add new this button to add a new theme. Then you can choose the theme from WordPress library, or if you have any custom theme, then you can go with upload theme, this option. Okay, now in right side you will get to see in a search theme option. You just need to search here. For example, I'm just searching here Woostify this theme, so just type Woostify, then you will get to see this theme in here. So simply click on this install this button to install this theme, and I'm just going to activate this theme for activating. Okay, so simply click on the activate button, and now if I reload this page, then you will get to see our theme, like a design, it's now changed, the structure is now changed. So now we need to install a page builder to design our pages. So let's type here jimfahaddigital.com/elementor and hit enter. And then you just need to log in. Just simply click on this login button, and then you need to click on here this create an account, this button to create a new account. And then you can just create an account in two ways. You can go with Google, or you can put here your custom email address and password. For example, I like put here my email address in here. Now let me put here my password. So here is my password. To create the account, simply click on here this create my account, this button, then your account will be create. So I already have an account, so I'm not going to be logging again. So let's click on sign in again, and let's click on sign in, and they will ask a captcha. Let's verify it, and let's verify, or let's click on continue with our Google account, and let's select our email address. And as you can see, they redirect me in my dashboard. So what is mainly the benefit of creating Elementor account? So in Elementor, they have a lot of free templates. They have a lot of free things. So if you create an Elementor account, then you can easily access them all. You don't need to do it from scratch. For example, you like a section that is an Elementor library that is free. So if you connect your account with your website, then you can easily import the section, import the pages. That's going to be absolutely free. All right, so let's go back to our WordPress website, and let's go here these plugins, and let's click on add new this button. And now let's search here Elementor, this, and we need to install this plugin, and it's coming from elementor.com. So simply click on this install now this button, and let's now activate it. Before I activate this plugin, you might be thinking that why we're installing this plugin, why we need to activate it, right? And what is the mainly plugin? Okay, let me tell you. Plugin is like a very simple thing. We are adding it for extra feature. For example, like right now we are installing Elementor because of using Elementor will design a beautiful pages. That's going to be really fast. And if you like to add a contact form feature, then we need to install an additional plugin. And if you like to sell your digital products using your website, then we need a different plugin for it. So each plugin have a different purpose. You can understand more if you follow this tutorial. Alright, so now let's activate this plugin. Simply click on here this active button to activate it. So they just redirect us into the onboarding page. So I'm not gonna be set up anything in here. So let's click on this cross button here, this right side top. And now we need to install another plugin. So hover on plugins and click on add new this button. And now let's search here WooCommerce. And this plugin will help us to, create our normal website into e-commerce. And if we install and activate this plugin, then we can sell our products through our WordPress website. Okay, so as you can see, we need to install this WooCommerce plugin, and it's by automatic. And let's click on this install button to install this plugin. And now I'm just going to activate here this plugin. Simply click on this activate button. And now I'm just going to skip the setup store details and no thanks. All right, so now again we come back our dashboard, and let's go again the plugins and click on add new this button. And again search here TI wishlist, this one. And we need to install and activate this plugin. It's coming from template inverters. So simply click on here this install button, and let's activate this plugin. And now let's go, just click on let's go, then continue, and then go to continue again, and then go to continue, 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 and just click on here this button called return to the WordPress dashboard. Again go to here these plugins and click on add new this button, and we need to add here WP form, and just click on here this install button, and let's activate this plugin now. And we need to install the last plugin. Just hover on plugins and click on add new this button, and we need to search here called, so we need to mainly install this plugin called variation swatches for WooCommerce, and it's coming from Imran Ahmed. So you just need to install this plugin. Simply click on install and activate this plugin. Now hover on pages and click on all pages to see all of this page available or not. So as you can see, we get all of this page like cards, checkout, my page, all of these things we get here, like in a simple page and like shop page, all of these things in here, as you can see. So if you go to the shop page, you will get to see totally blank because website have a 0 products. So it's simple, it's now it's blank. Let me cross it. And if you click on here, these my account, this one, if you click on this view, then you will get to see like this type of dashboard. This is mainly for our simple user who just gonna be create an account on a website. They will get to see this type of dashboard. Okay, so in these orders they can see their own orders. In the downloads they can see their own downloads. In the address they will get to see their shipping and billing address. And if they want to change their details, then they can do it from account details option. Okay, and if they want to log out, then they can just log out. Simply just click on here this button. And if you see carefully that this have a 2 page, one is like return and returns policy, and second is like privacy policy. It's all, these both are draft, but let me show you the privacy policy one, like how you can update the content and how you can make it publish. And I think you can do it yourself, like refund and different policy. So to edit the page, simply click on here this edit this button. Simply click on here this edit button to edit the page. And now let me just cross it, and then you will get to see here the option like all the content. So you can update it. Okay, so updating the content, it's not going to be hard something. It's very simple, like you're using Google Doc. So it's have a bold option. You can change the make it center align. And if you like to keep them top and the bottom, then you can do it. If you like to change into something like a different, just click on here, then you will get to see all of this option like change the heading, list, code, and many things. And if you like to only update the content, then you can do it. For example, like I'm just typing this content, so now this is going to be updated. Okay, if you see this right side, then you will get to see 2 options. One is called page and another is blocks. So in the blocks, you can update the content. For example, I'm selecting here all of this content, and if you like to make them like a little bit bigger, then you can do it from here. You can change the color, you can change the background, you can do it from here. Okay, and now if you just click on this page, then you'll get to see some other extra options, but that is totally, I think now we don't need. To make this publish, so simply click on here this publish button to publish it, and just click on this publish button. Then this page will be published. Let me copy the URL and let me go to another tab and let me show you that. As you can see, now it's published. Okay, so if I just change something, for example, now as you can see it's FFF, I'm just going to be removing it and I'm just going to be updating it again. Then now as you can see it's have a FFF, but if I reload it, then these will be changed. Okay, so editing the page is very simple. I hope you understand. Let's come back to our dashboard. Now let's hover on WooCommerce and click on settings. And now we need to put here your address, like the store address. So you can simply put here your home address or your office address or anything else. If you like to add, then you can do it. So let me put here my own address, and then we need to put here our city. So let me put here my city. Then you need to choose here your state. So in my case, I'm just choosing California. And if you like to choose anything else, then you can just search simply in here. For example, you like to searching like Texas, then just simply search Texas, then you will be get this state on here. And if you like from India, then you can just simply search your state in here. Then obviously you will get your state in here. So simply select it. And next we need to put here our postcode or like zip code. So let me put here my postcode. And now where you like to sell your product. So in my case, I like to sell only specific country in USA. So let's sell specific country, then search here your country. So United States. So let me search USA and let me select it. And if you like to sell your product in a different country like India or any other country, then simply search here the country name and select it. Okay. On the shipping location, I'm just going to ship only specific country. It's like United States. So let me search here USA. And then I need to enable the taxes. So simply enable this tax. And now in here, you can change this currency. If you like to accept, like euro or anything else, then you can change it simply from here. And now we need to save the changes. So simply click on this save changes button to save it. Alright, so now as you can see, this setting is updated right now. And let's move into the products now. In the products, we need to change this placeholder image into 6. Make sure that it's have a 6. And also we need to change this width unit into like G. Because if you see our website, we are mainly selling electronics product like headphone and speaker. So it's not going to be kg, it's going to be G. So that's why I'm choosing here G. And the dimension obviously on centimeters. So I'm choosing centimeters. And now let's save the changes. Now let's move into the next called tax. So simply click on this tax tab. Then you will get to see something like this type of setting. So you need to finding out here additional tax classes. So in here, just click on enter. And now you need to type here custom tax. Simply type custom tax. And then simply click on here this save changes to save these changes. And now you will get an option at the top called custom tax rates. So simply click on here this custom tax rates. And then in here, you can put here your country code and the rates and the tax name, all of this thing you can put it down here. Okay. So let me click on here this insert raw. Then you need to put here your country name. In this case, I'm typing US, that means United States. And now we need to put here the custom rate, the tax rate and the tax name. So let me type here tax. So it's something like tax, and let's uncheck here the shipping. But we need to finding out there how much their like tax percentage. So we need to finding out here. So you need to go to Google and you need to search something like taxes in USA state. Then you will get this website, taxjar website. So you need to open this website. Then you will get to see something like this type of map. So as you can see, when I'm just going to hover any specific state, I'm getting the tax rate. As you can see in California, it's only 7.25%. If you go Georgia, then it's 4%. If you go Texas, then it's 6.25%. So all of these things you're just getting in here. So let me put it down one by one. For example, in California, so let's go here and let's type here like a state code. It's like CA, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it's CA. So on the rate, we need to put here this percentage like 7.25, but we need to put here extra to 0. That means we need to put at least 4 decimal places in here. And now let's add another row. For example, let's another row, and this is for example for Texas. So I need to put here my country USA, and let's type here state code is like Texas, and now we need to put here that rate. It's going to be 6.25%, and the name will be obviously tax. And obviously you just need to click on here this uncheck on here the shipping, and let's add another one. So again, I'm typing another state. It's like Georgia. So let's go here, and it's going to be 4%. So let me put here 4. And it's going to be something like tax. So yeah, and uncheck on here. Let's now save the changes. If you don't want to charge this tax through this state, then if you like to go with a single one tax rate, then what you can do, you just need to remove here this state code. You need to keep it blank. You need to only choose here your country code, and then you need to put here the rate. So for example, for this USA, right now I'm just gonna charging 6.25% the tax. That means for the whole country. It's not going to be specific in a state that, okay, for this Washington, I'm going to be charging 6.5. I'm just going to be charging 6.25 for whole country. If they're from this state, New York, the same amount of tax I will charge. And if they from California, I'm just going to be same amount of. If you like to keep it this, then you can do it. Okay, this is mainly, you can say this is global. But in my case, I'm not going to be doing it global. I'm just going to be go with the state. So that's why I put this Texas, and it's going to be same. Okay, so now let's simply click on here this save changes to make these changes. And now let's move into the shipping part. So now let's move into the shipping. Simply click on the shipping tab. Then you need to click on here this add shipping zone. Simply click on here, and then you need to type your shipping zone name. For example, I'm typing California zone. And now in zone region, I need to choose here California. So search here California, USA, then it's going to be. And now we need to click on here this add shipping method. Simply click on here. Then you need to choose here flat rate. Also, there's some other option like free shipping and local pickup. So I'm just choosing flat rate, and let's click on add shipping. And now as you can see, we get a flat rate. So simply you need to click on here this edit this button. And then you need to put here how much it was going to be charged for the shipping. So in my case, for example, I'm choosing here $5 for it. That means if someone, if someone just going to be going to buy this product, for the shipping cost, I'm just going to be only charging $5 for it. Okay. So let me save it. But in here, I have a little bit problem. If you see here right now, we choose only cost $5 for the one product. But for example, if our customer, just purchase a 10 product for it, and they will charge this again the same amount of money, that is going to be like $5. But no, it's not going to be correct, right? For the 10 product, we need the shipping cost almost $50. Okay. So what we need to do right now in here, we need to do a simple calculation, that is put in the star, and then we need to put third bracket, and we need to type here QTY. That's it. And now we need to click on here this save changes this button. Now what happened if someone just going to buy 10 product, the shipping cost will be $50. Okay, if they just going to buy 9 product, then the shipping cost will be like $45. That means every single product they're just going to be charged $5 for every single product. And now again we have another challenge. It's something like if someone just going to buy any big product like this speaker, then will we charging for the shipping $5. It's not going to be possible, right? So we need to charge in a different money for this big speaker. That means what I'm just telling you, for this headphone or for this these watches, I like to charge $5 for the shipping, but for this speaker I cannot charge $5. I need to charge $10 or $15 for this shipping. So to do this setting, we need to do here, you need to just click on here this shipping classes. Simply click on here, and now you need to create some classes. Let's click on add shipping class, and now let's type here big speaker, and again click on here this add shipping classes. Then we need to put here something like headphone. So I'm just putting, I'm just creating 2 classes for it. So let's click on save shipping classes. So now we get a 2 shipping classes. Let's go back to shipping zone again. And now we need to click on here this edit button again. And now if you click on again here this flat rate, then you will get to see here we get a 2 extra classes. One is for this shipping speaker and another is like headphones. So we need to remove here this cost amount from here, just cut it, and I'm just going to paste it down in here. Okay, that means for this no shipping class cost will be like $5. Okay, but for this headphone I'm just going to be charging the same amount of money, but for this big speaker I'm just going to charge $15 for each big speaker every single time for shipping. So now let's do, let's save the changes. So I hope you understand, but right now we are only doing this shipping on California. But what happens if some just going to, buy this product from Texas? Then what happened? How we just going to do the shipping and how much money we just going to charge for the shipping? So now again, click on here this shipping zone to set up of this rest of this country. And now let's click on here this shipping zone here again. And now we need to type here rest of the country. Now let's select the region. So I like to select here all of the region like Alaska and like this one. And I'm just going to select all of them, but I'm not going to select California because we already created a shipping zone for the California. So we are not going to select California again. So you can select here all of them one by one. And I'm just going to the next, like add shipping method. Simply click on here and click on flat rate and click on add shipping method. And now click on this edit button. And for the cost, I'm not putting anything. And now in here for this big speaker, I like to cost here like $25 for the shipping. For the headphone, I like to charge here like $10 for every single thing. And normally I like to charge it only $5. Okay, because normally just doing a simple calculation. For example, right now our shopping on California. Okay, so if someone just want to buy from Texas, then obviously it's need a extra shipping cost. It's not gonna be, we cannot do it within $5 or $10. It's obviously need much money, right, for the shipping. And also if someone just going to buy it from, for example, Georgia, then obviously it needs extra money for the shipping. So that's why I put here $25 for each big speaker, and that's why I type here $10 for each headphone. Okay, so let's save the changes. And also if you like to set up here free shipping for all of these, then just simply click on here add shipping method. Then you need to click on here this free shipping. So you need to choose here and just click on add shipping method for this free shipping. Again, click on here this edit button. Then you will get to see free shipping record. Then I'm just going to choose here like minimum order amount. That means if someone just going to buy $200 amount of product, then I'm just going to offer him a free shipping. That means we are not going to charge any kind of shipping fee. If they just going to if they order at least $200 amount of product. So let's apply it. And let's go back to shipping zone again. And now let me go to here this California zone, because I like to do one thing, that is like let's go to add shipping method. So I like to set up here free shipping also. If someone just going to buy $100 product, so if someone buy $100 product, then I will give them free shipping if anyone from my state like California. Okay, so now it's automatically save everything. And now let's move into our payments. Simply click on here this payment option. So in this payment option, you will get to see some of this option in here like direct bank, check payments, and cash on delivery. So if you like to enable this cash on delivery system, then simply just turn on it, like it's going to be enable the cash on delivery system. But in my case, I'm not going to be enable it. So I like to install new plugin for the PayPal and Stripe. So hover on plugins and click on add new this button. And now search here PayPal. Just simply click on this search button and search here PayPal. And we need to install this plugin, payments plugin for PayPal WooCommerce. This plugin is coming from paymentsplugins.com. So you need to install and activate this plugin. So simply click on this install and let's activate this plugin. Now let's cross it. And now let's click on this setting button, this setting. Okay. And now in here, you will get to see the option called connect to PayPal. So simply click on here, this connect to the PayPal, this button, then they will show in a pop-up. So now you need to, so now let's verify it first, and let's verify the captcha. Let's yes and accept. And now you need to put here your email address. So you need to create another account, I mean this PayPal account. Make sure that your PayPal account is not personal account. It's need to be business account. If you like to connect your PayPal account into your website, so make sure your account is a business account. Okay. So let me put here my email address. So as you can see, it's saying that we already have an account. So let's click on this login button and let me put here my password. So then they are saying about confirmation. Let me confirm it. So now my identity is verified and they just redirect me. And they just allowing me, like they are giving a pop-up, allow PayPal to connect your account with payment plugins. So simply click on agree and connect this button. So right now they are mainly set up everything. As you can see, now my PayPal account is successfully connected with my WooCommerce website. And now let's move into the another payment gateway. It's called Stripe. So simply hover on plugins and click on add new this button. And now let's search here Stripe. So let's search Stripe. And we need to install and activate this plugin. This plugin is also coming from payments plugins. So make sure that you are just installing this same plugin. So let's click on install button. And let's activate this plugin. And now let's click on setting. And I think you can do the same process right now. Just simply click on here, this click here to connect your account. And then you can connect your Stripe account in here. Okay. So in my case, I'm just going to do it manually. So let's go to Stripe. So search stripe.com and login. Now you need to click on here this developer, this option, and you need to click on here this API key. Then you need to copy here this publisher key. Simply click on this token, then it's automatically will be copy. Come back your website, and now you need to paste here this publisher key. Then we need to copy here this secret key. So go back to Stripe again and click on here this reveal test key, and then copy here this secret key, come back again and paste here. And now you need to just save the changes. Simply click on save changes. So when you're just going to set up Stripe, make sure your account is not test mode. Right now you can see in my account is test mode. So you just need to click on here this button, then your account will be live. And then just follow the same thing, copy the publisher key and secret key and paste here. And then you need to change this mode into live. Okay, you need to change this mode into live and you need to save the changes. Okay. So now scroll in the top and just click on here this payments, this option. Okay, so we need to leave it. Okay, on the payments option, make sure that you are turn on this PayPal option and this PayPal, and also make sure that you are turning on this Stripe credit card and this one. So make sure these both options are enabled. Okay, let's click on this save changes to changes, just save this. And now let's move into account and privacy, this option. And in here, you just need to turn on these first four. So let me turn on all of these and deselect them all, these rest up two. So the first one is like allow customer to place order without an account and allow customer to log into an existing account during checkout, allow customer to create an account during checkout, and allow customer to create account into from the my account page. So just turn on these four and let's scroll down and just save the changes. And now let's click on here this advanced this option. Just click on this tab. Then as you can see here like cart page into cart, checkout page into checkout, my account page is my account. But in terms and condition, this page we need to search here privacy policy, we can say. So I'm just choosing here this privacy policy, but if you like to put here something, like refund policy, then you can put it down here, but I'm just putting privacy policy, this one, and scroll down and just click on here this save changes button to save these changes. Now let me show you that like how we can add new product on our website. To add a new product, we just need to hover on products and we need to click on here this add new this button. So first we need to put here product name. So it will be something like this one mainly. This will be the product name. So let me copy and paste. And now in here, we need to put here the product description. So this is mainly the big description. If you see here, right now, you'll get to see this one. This is mainly the description. So simply copy it and let me go back. And let's make sure that it is on visual mode. So let me paste it now. And now if you scroll down, then you will get to see it's like a product data. It's a simple product right now. And now we need to put here the price, and the sale price will be like, for example, $26.99, this one. And the schedule will be like, if you like to start the sale price like into, for example, this date into this date, only for 7 days, then you can do it. But in my case, I'm not going to do it. And then like tax status, obviously taxable. On tax class, we need to choose here custom tax like this one. And now we need to go here this inventory, and inventory have a SKU. So if you see here, SKU is something like, unique, something that easily identify, okay, this product is this for. So let me copy and paste this one. And we need to enable this stock management. So we need to put here something like 50. Okay. And now let's go to the shipping. For the shipping, if you like to put here this width and the dimension, then you can do it. You can put it down here. In my case, I'm just going to choose here the shipping class will be like headphone, because if you see carefully that this is mainly the headphone. So let me choose here this headphone, and now scroll down, then you will get to see the product description. So this is mainly called product short description. Let me copy and paste, and now scroll up into right side, you will get to see the option called featured image. I mean this product image. So simply click on this product image, and now you just need to upload here these images. Let me go here. If you check our zip file, then within this you will get to see in a folder called products. So you need to click on this products, then you will get to see all the product images that I use in this video. So let me select all of them, I mean these 3 of them. And if you like to download these images and resources, all of this thing, then please check my video description. I already provide you this thing. So you just need to click on this here, download the resource I have used in this tutorial. You just need to click on this link, then you can download this zip file. Okay. All right. So now let me select here this image as a product image. And now on here, I mean this product gallery, I need to add here these other 2 images. So let's click on here this add product. And now we need to select one by one. So if you like to select them 2 together, then you need to press on Control, then select another one, then these both will be selected. Now let's click on add to gallery, then this image will be added. And now in here have a product category. If you see carefully, then it's also have a category. For example, if you see here home, then headphones, and then the name. So this is mainly category. So if you like to create a new category, then simply click on here this add new category, then you can type here whatever you love to make the category, you can do it. So in my case, I'm not going to be adding because I already have one, but in your case you can just simply type here the category name and click on here this add to category, then this category will be available on here. Okay, and now we need to move on these product tags. So we need to type here something like headphone or something related that people, when someone just going to be search it on a website, they will get to see the product. When someone just going to be searching Google, obviously this product will be common there. Okay, so we need to make sure that you are putting like correct tag in there. Let me put here someone like the new one. All right, so now everything is almost okay. And now let me simply click on here this publish this button to publish this product. And now let's click on here this view product, just click on there. And as you can see, this product is now successfully added, and I think now everything looks fine. In here you can see here like in a space, and the bottom have a space because of this coming from here. So we need to put here like the backspace, and also we need to remove here this backspace. Then I think it's gonna be removed. So let's update it. Simply click on this update. When you're just going to do changes anything on this product, then if you like to save the changes, then you need to click on this update button to save the changes. Okay, so now let's reload it. As you can see, now it's almost removed a little bit. So alright, so now let's move into the next product. It's gonna be something in a variable product. So simply click on here this all product, this button to see all the products that is available on our website. And now as you can see, we get to see all the products. So I'm just going to duplicate it simply because I'm not going to do it from scratch. So just duplicate it. So first let me change here this product name into something like this. And also when you're just going to change the name, make sure that you also change the permalink. So simply click on this edit button and also paste the same name that you paste in the title or that you write on the title. So just put the same name, just click on OK. Now you can change here this content like the description. Also you can change here this product short description. Also you can just remove here some of these tags that is totally unnecessary, you can do it. And also you can change here this category. Okay, so everything you can do. This change these product data into like something variable, because this product will be something like variable product. If you see here, then we're just going to make something like this. When someone just going to click on this block, then it's coming the block. When it's coming to the red, then it's going to be red. When it's like sea green, then this is changing this product CI green and change the product price. So we just going to create something like this. Okay, so to first what we need to do, we need to go here, for example, like to go here this attributes. So right now we just do here, but we need to go the attribute first. So on this attribute we just need to type here color, and on this type we need to choose here the color. Okay, so now click on add attribute, this button, to add this color. So as you can see, we get an attribute called color is here. Okay, right now we just need to click on here this configure term. So simply click on this configure term, and then we need to type here, for example, I'm just going to type here like a black, for example. So let me type black, and now scroll down. Then we need to choose the color into something black, and let's add this color. Now again go here and let's type red, and let's choose the color into something red, and let's like add this color. And now let's type here CI green, and let's scroll down and let's go to color, and let's just add this CI green and let's add to the color. Okay, so now as you can see, we added this color in here. Let's go to attributes again, simply click on this attributes, then you will get to see we added a color attributes also with this term of black, red, CI green. Okay, so now we need to work with the size. So for the size, I'm just going to choose here something like radio or the type, and let's add attribute. And now we just need to click on again here this configure term, because if you see here this term is totally blank. So click on here, and when you just going to click on this term, we need to put here that like how many buttons we mainly want. So for example, I want something like adult. So first let me add here this adult, this one, and then I'm just going to add a different one called kids. So let's add this first. So now it's adds, let's go to kids, and let's add this also in here. Just simply click on this add a new size, this button, then it will be automatically added in here. Okay, so now if you click on here this attributes again, then you will get to see something like that, like we added two attributes, one is color and sizes with this term of these, right? Now let's go back to our product again that we are just currently doing, working on. And now we need to do like go to inventory. Okay, so we need to change here. For example, I like to change the inventory name into something like this one. So let me just copy and paste like this one, and also it's have, for example, 30 or 40 products is have, and the variation in this is the most important thing. Okay, so as you can see, it's showing that nothing is there. So what we need to do, we just need to make them save a draft. Simply save a draft means like it's not publishing, but it's saving on a website. Okay, so I just save a draft right now, and now if I just scroll down, then we'll go to see the attributes. Simply click on this attribute this button, click on here these add this button, simply click on this add button, then you will get to see here like this. So now let me go to the color and simply add, just click on this add. Okay, so when I choose the color, first of all let me remove this one. First of all I remove this one. Okay, so as you can see, now selected the color, and also click on here this select all this button to add this all this value. So I'm just click select all, then the value will be added. And now again I'm just going to save it as a this attributes. So right now I save it, and now I just need to add another one, it's called the size. So how can you get, simply click on this custom product attribute, then you need to choose it. Simply I just now choose like size, then I need to click on add button, then I will get another attributes in here. So now I just need to select all of them. So simply click on here this select all, then all the size will be selected, and now let's save this attribute. Okay, so as you can see, we get right now we get a two attributes, size and color. And now let's go to the variation, and now just click on here this generate variation. Simply click on here, and then I'm just going to click on this OK button. As you can see, it's 6 variation added. That means that we was added in before, and that attributes all of this thing added in here. Okay, so by default we need to choose one. So by default I'm just going to choose like the CI green, and it's obviously for the adult. Okay, so now we need to put a different images for these, and also different price. So let me first go to with this black. Simply click on this black, and now in this black I need to upload a black image of the headphone. So let me go back to my folder again, and you will get to see here this one, mainly these 3 product I need to upload. So simply just drag and drop here these 3 product. So this is mainly the black one, so select the black. Alright, so now it's black is added. So this is mainly the SKU will be like okay, same thing, but we can say something like these, or I'm not going to be adding any SKU. But if you like to add something then is specific, then you can do it. It's something like finding out in a specific product in here with this SKU. Okay. And now let me put here the product price. It's gonna be, for example, like how much for it, like say $45, and shipping class will be like headphone, and the tax class will be like custom tax. Okay, let's go to the kits and also select here this black one since it's black, and let's type here, for example, $25, and the shipping class will be headphone and this custom tax. And now let's scroll down and let's go to the red one. So let's select the red. Let's select it, and let's, for example, let's type it like $40 for it, and let's select this speaker and custom tax, and let's go to here and let's choose the rate. And now let's type, for example, it's for the kids, so let me type here like the $29, for example. Let's headphone and custom tax. Let's go here again, this sea green, and let's add this sea green, and also headphone and custom tax, and will be like, for example, $40, for example. And this kids, this one, this is going to be $25, for example. So let me put here list 25. So it's depend on you, like how much is your product price. So let me now save the changes right now. So I do the save changes, but one thing that we just forget to do, that is about changing the images. So let's click on here this product images. So click on this remove button, and also click on this cross button to remove these images. So now click on this set a product, this one, and now let's put the sea green. This was the primary one, you can remember it. And let's click on this add product gallery, and now let's select two of them and let's add to gallery. Okay, now everything is uploaded now. So let's click on here this publish button. Okay, and now we need to click on here this view product to see the product, like how it's look like mainly. So now if you see here, then it's automatically select the sea green, and if I click on this black, it's automatically changed, and also changing the this price, and also changing these how much products is have. Also everything is now changing. Okay, so one thing, if you like to manage this stock, then it's very simple. Go to here this variation again, then you can do the management in here. For example, it's a black one. Okay, so it's have a manage stock option. You will get to see, for example, on this manage stock, you like to say for example 50. Okay, so it's have a 50, and the keys one, for example, you like to say it's have a 40, for example, like not much. Okay, 40. Let's go to the rate, then let's go to the manage stock. It's something like, for example, 30, and the rate one, it's something like, for example, 30, right? So let's go to the sea green one, then it's gonna be something, for example, 61 and 60, or will be kids, it's gonna be like, for example, 10. So all of these things I'm just setting here. Okay, now save the changes when your changes is done, and also you just need to update this product whenever you're just doing something inside of here the product. Every single time you need to update it if you like to update the changes. Okay, so now let's go back to our website again and just reload the page. And now if I go sea green, as you can see, it's have a 60, but if I click on here this these kids, then I get to see have a 10. If I go to here this red, then as you can see it's 30. If I go to the adult, then it's 30. Okay, so now as you can see, now everything is changed. On the additional information, you can add here additional information. Okay, so additional information is something like, also you also get to see the sizes on there, but also if you changes here, I mean if you put here these like this width, and I mean the this width and the dimensions, then this thing will be available to your additional information. Okay, so I hope you understand. Now let's add here an affiliate product, something like this, as you can see. So this is mainly a product, so when we're just going to click on this product, then they just redirect us into the Amazon page, so with our affiliate link. Okay, so let me show you that how we can do it. So first of all, let me copy here this this content, and let's duplicate it. Simply just duplicate any of this product. Okay, and now as you can see, we get like this, and now in here we need to change this title first of all. So let me change here this title and permalink, and then second I need to change the description and short description, so that we can do this easily. And in here, the most important thing is you need to change the product data. Product data will be something like affiliate product, external affiliate product. Okay. And in here, you just need to, put here this product URL. For example, I'm just going to put here this product URL with my affiliate link. And then I'm just going to type here this, this text will be like buy from Amazon. So whatever you will be typing in here, this will be visible on this button. Okay. So if you type here like buy from another website, then it will be visible on the another website. I mean, this another text will be visible in there. Okay. So I just type here buy from Amazon. So this will be visible on here. And also you can change here these, this tag, and also you can change here this this product category. All of this thing you can do. And also we need to put here the product price. For example, I'm just going to put here this product price into 29. Okay. And then it will be same, but we need to change here this product images. So simply just cross these and also cross these both, and let's click on add product image. So let's go here, and we just mainly need to add these two product images in here. So simply just upload these two images, and this will be our featured image, right? That is called like product image, and the product gallery image will be this one. So I mean this one. So let's add it, and now almost everything is done. So you can change whatever you like. You can change everything in here. You can change description, you can change everything. I think you can do it yourself. So let's upload it. I mean, let's publish this product. So as you can see, we get an error that external product cannot be stock management. So let's go to here this inventory. So I think we just put here an SKU, so we need to remove it. That's why we get an error. So we need to remove it, and let's again update it. Okay, let's update it again. And now let's click on here this view product, this button, to see the changes. And as you can see, we get to see like this, right? So now if someone just going to click on this buy from Amazon, this button, they will be redirected into Amazon with my affiliate link. Okay, so I hope you understand about this. Now let's add here a consultant's product and a WordPress website. So it's gonna be very simple, not hard. Let's go to here all products, and let's duplicate it again. And we'll just mainly going to make like same to same like this. As you can see, it's like 60 minutes music career consultation with Asi. We have an image, also have an add to cart option. Okay, so we are just going to do like the same. So let me just copy here this, this, type here my title, and let's type here my URL. So it's gonna be same thing. I mean, the permalink is something same. So whatever is just going to type in the title, just copy it and just paste it on this permalink. Then automatically this is gonna be set up in a permalink. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. And right now let's remove here this product, and also remove here, and let's click on here this set product. And let's go check the folder, and let's drag and drop here this image. I mean this product image. Let's set up it. And now let's go with this simple product. Go with simple product, but it's gonna be something virtual. It's not gonna be downloadable. Simply choose here this virtual. And now we need to type here this product tag will be like, what you can say right now in here. We can say like consultation. We can say this is gonna be a keyword. People will search about it, consultation. Then we can say this, say this gonna be like a consultation with Azi. This is can be a product tag. So like this. So we can type like this type of product tag in here. And also if you go with this category, then we can say about this is a consultation category, right? So it's going to be virtual obviously, and also you can say it's a consultation. So we can say this is a category. Also we can say this is a virtual. This is a virtual. So this is in a different category. So let me remove here this headphone. So now I added here the two category, virtual, and like another one is like consultation. Okay, so now we need to put here the pricing, how much price we mainly want. So in my case, for example, almost like $200 not $199. Okay, so now let's go with this inventory. So inventory with like, let me type here like Azi consultation. Let me type, this is going to be an like this SKU, and this is like totally virtual product. We don't need to do any kind of stock management in here. That is, it's have a unlimited, right? So we don't need to worry about anything. Okay, so let's go to general. So now in here, it's obviously taxable, and tax class will be like custom tax, but we are not going to do any kind of shipping in here. As you can see, there is no shipping, right? So let's publish this product. Okay, so now let's click on here this view product, this button to see this preview. So as you can see, now we add it here like this. But the problem is about here, that is, since it's like one-to-one call, as you can see, like 60 minutes one-to-one call, so people cannot buy it multiple time. Okay, so we need to make it only single time, that people can only buy it and single time, they cannot buy it multiple time. Okay, so we need to make it. So you just need to come here again, and you just need to click on here this inventory, and you just need to click on here this sold individually. Simply tick mark on this sold individually and scroll up and update this product and reload here this page again on here. Then as you can see, we cannot edit this product multiple times. For example, if I add it right now in here, as you can see, now it added. And if I just going to add it again, then you can say like you cannot add this more than items in your cart. That means we cannot add it 2 times on our cart, this product, because this is totally like one-to-one consultation. So people, they don't need to buy it multiple time, right? Okay. Now let's move into our next product. It's gonna be adding an ebook on our website. So right now, as you can see, this is an ebook, only $7, not much. So let's add this product on our website. So it's gonna be quite very simple. Let's go back again and click on here this all products, this button. And let's click on here this duplicate this button. And now we need to, change here this title. So simply change here this title and also the permalink. Okay, so change everything. Now we need to change here this product image. So simply click on here this set product image, this one, and let's upload here that another image, product image. Set this product image now, and also it's gonna be something like consultants, but this is not this consultants product. So it's something like I'm just removing it, and it's virtual, and also we can say it's an ebook, right? So we can make a category for it. So let's make it ebook. So let's add an ebook, and also it's going to be downloadable. So before we see that, like the previous product, it was like virtual, but this is an ebook. People, when after purchasing it, they will download it. So we need to make sure that it is downloadable. So I just choose it downloadable, and in here I'm just going to regular price will be like $7, for example. Now I need to add here in a downloadable file. So simply click on add file, this button, and now we need to choose here this file. So if you go back, then you will get to see this have an option. I mean, this product is having our image folder, demo ebook zip file. So simply upload here this file on a website. And now let's insert file URL. Just click on this button. And as you can see, this URL is now set up. And now we need to put here the name. So I'm just going to type a download, or like a download ebook, we can say. Let's say ebook. So after downloading it, they will get to see this button. Okay, so download ebook, they will get to see this one. Okay, now in here the tag classes is custom tags, obviously, and taxable, and there is no shipping. And also we need to remove here these tags. I mean, we need to put something like for example ebook, this one we can say ebook. Also music fundamental by Azi, it can be a tag. So let's copy it and let's just paste it down here. And also we can say music fundamental, this can be a tag. So let's copy it and let's paste here. So this is mainly what. And now in here, if you just see here download limit, now it's unlimited. That means they can download it unlimited times if they want. And if you like to set up it in a time frame, like within 5 times you can only download it. That means after 5 downloads they need to purchase it again. Okay, so if you like to set up here this download expiry, like if you like set up at 365 days, so 365 days after this product will be automatically expire and they need to purchase it again. So I'm not going to set up it like this, because normally people don't do this, right? So I'm not going to be set up like this. So let's set up everything and let's click on here this publish button to publish this product. And let's click on here this view product button to see the product. So just click on view product. And now as you can see, this product is now added. And yep, now everything looks fine. So everything looks fine. So now let's click on here this all product, this button, and as you can see in our ebook, it's also have SKU, it's like Azi consultation. So we need to change it. So just click on here this edit button and go to here this inventory, and we need to type here something like, let's say ebook, so that it will be like something different. So let's Azi ebook, let's update it, and let's go back to our products again. And now we just need to just reload here. So let's reload it. And as you can see now, this keyword is now changed. Okay. All right. So now let me add here the rest of the product. Then I'm again continuing this video. Alright, so right now I already added here the rest of this product, and now let me talk about how we can create discount code for our users. So what happens sometimes, if you log in any website and you get to see like, hey, if you join this newsletter, then you will get $5 coupon code, 5% coupon code, 10% coupon code, like this type of thing. Normally you get to see every single website they are offering. So how we can do it something like us, okay? So it's very simple. First of all, let's hover on WooCommerce, then you will get to see the option called coupons. So click on these coupons. Then you need to click on here this option called add coupon, or you can simply click on here this create your first coupon code, this button. And now in here, we need to put here our coupon code. So if you don't have any idea like which type of coupon code you need to share with your user, then you can simply click on here this generate coupon code, this button, then they will automatically generate any coupon code. Or if you like to put something like custom, for example, I like to say my user that, hey, if you type here expert Azi, then you will get, like 10% discount code. So if you type expert Azi 10, then you will get 10% off on your on your order. Okay, so then you need to select here which type of discount type you like to give to your user. So in my case, I like to give them like percentage discount. So if you like to give them any fixed card discount or fixed product discount, then you can do it from in here. So let me give a percentage. So it percentage in something like right now I'm giving 10%. So if you like to give your user like $10, then you need to choose here fixed card discount. Then you need to type here like $10 discount, then your user will get $10. Okay, so it's totally up to you that how you just mainly want. So I'm just going to give them percentage discount. So I select percentage, and now here this coupon expiry date. So in here you can choose when your coupon code will be expired. So in my case, for example, I'm choosing here like 22. That means this coupon code is valid for next 7 days. So if anyone just right now using expert as 10, they will get 10% discount on their card. Now let's move into the usage and restriction in here. So in here we can set up here minimum spend and maximum spend. So if you like to say your user, hey, if you spend minimum $100, then I will give you 10% if you use this coupon code. That means when anyone just going to add $100 products in their cart, they can apply this coupon and they will get 10% on their this on the checkout. So I'm just going to keep it like 0 because I don't want to give any of like this type of restriction in there. And if you like to give them a specific product discount or like a specific category or a specific email address, then you can do it from here. And let's go to this usage and limit. So usage and limit, like how much time they can use this coupon code, and usage limit for per user, how much user and how many times they can use this coupon code. You can set up it from here. Okay. For example, in here, like usage limit per user, this box, if you hover on this what icon, then it's showing that how many times this coupon can be used by individual users. So how many times a user can use this coupon code. If I select it like 1, then every single user can only use this coupon code in 1 times. Okay, so they cannot do it every single time. They can only do it 1 time. So you can select here restriction or limits on here. Okay. So now I'm just going to publish here this coupon code because I'm not choosing any kind of limits or I'm not selecting any kind of restriction with this coupon. So now it's time to check it out that like how it's mainly works. So let me first copy here this URL on my shop page, and now let me open a new incognito window, and now paste here this URL and let's press enter. Then you will be redirected on this page, and now we need to add here the product. For example, let me go with this product, this variation product. And as you can see, I'm just going to with this, this black color with adult, and let's add 1. And also, yeah, I did it 1. And let me go with this one. I also like this one. I like to add this one, and also this one. So I like this one. So if you see here, my card is almost $99.99. So now let's go with again the home or headphones. Then you'll get to see the another one. Or if you just simply type our website name /shop, then you will get to see all the products. Okay, and now let me just order an like a smartwatch. So as you can see, now my subtotal is almost this amount. So let's go to the checkout. Simply click on the checkout, this button. So in here, as you can see, I get to see all of these product in here, and also like subtotal with these, tax, with this shipping fee, all of these things we can get to see in here. Okay. So right now I'm not going to add all of this product. Let me go to my here this card, just simply click on here, and now let me just delete all of these. I only want to keep this first one, so let me just delete it. Or also if you like to delete this one, so simply click on this cross button, then this product will be removed. And let's again click on here this proceed to check out this button, then you will get to see like this again. Okay, so now it's showing the tax and this shipping fee is $5. All of this thing is showing here. So now let me click on here this have a coupon code, and now let me type here my coupon code is like expertazi10. So let me type expertazi10, and let's apply this coupon. Then as you can see, I get another 10% in here. So now I get 10%, that means almost like for $4.50. And then here's the shipping charge, and here is the tax amount, all of this, and total will be there. And now let me put here my name, and let's put here all of this thing. Let me fill up here my information. Alright, so as you can see, I fill up here my information, and right now it's showing that like ship to different address. That means right now if you like to ship this product in different address, then you can do it. But in my case, I wanna receive this product in the same address. And now in here we need to put here like create an account. That means they will automatically create an account. Okay, since I don't have any account, so I can simply create an account. So let's click on create an account. Then I need to put here my like a username, and also I need to put here a password. So let me put here this password, and now I need to just click on here this I have read this this read and agree with the website terms and condition. And now I need to put here my card address, and then I'm just going to click on next. I mean this place order, I will click on there. So let me put here my card number, and let's click on place order. So as you can see, my order is now placed successfully, and here is all of these details like the subtotal and discount and shipping tax, all of this thing is showing here. My billing address is also can be showing in here. Okay, so if I now click on here this dashboard, then what happened, then I can see to my orders. So just click on these orders, then I will get to see the orders. Okay, so here all of these things like payment method, account details, all of this I can check it out from here. Okay, this is mainly for the user. Okay, so now I hope you understand about the users. And now let me show you about the admin. So what happened, how you will get to see the orders. So now you just need to go to WooCommerce, and you need to click on here this orders, this button, to check it out all the orders. And as you can see in here, I get a receive an order. It's from Expertazi, and it's the time and like status is processing, and total of this budget. Now if I just click on here this name Expertazi order, then I will get to see total details. So how he was payment, what is his IP address, and what is his billing address and shipping address, all of these things I can see. And also if you like to change this status into like hold or complete, for example, they created an order but you didn't receive any payment. So if you like to hold it, then you can hold and you can just update it. They will get a notification through their email address. Okay, also if you like to send their invoice again, or if you like to resend them their order notification, then you can do it from here. So simply select here, and then you can just update it, then they will get a notification again through their email address. And also if you scroll down, then you will get to see the item details, which item they are mainly order, and what is the rate, and all of this calculation you will get to see in here. Okay, and if you see that like okay, you don't have any product, and if you like to give them refund, then you can simply click on here this refund button to give them refund. Or also if you like to cancel this order, then you can simply just cancel here and just update it. Or if you just do refund, after refund you can just make it refund, then you can just update this status. Okay, so what happened through the user end, they can also see these, okay, this order is refunded or this order is cancelled. They can see all of these details into their orders details page. So I hope you get a clear idea. But now let's move into our visual design, like the home page. To create our home page, first just hover on pages, then you will get to see all the pages in here. So you need to click on here this add new page to create our new page. And now let's type here the page name is home, and let's click on here this publish this button, and let's publish it. And now you need to click on here this top called edit with Elementor this button. So just click on this edit with Elementor this button. And now as you can see, we get to see like this type of pop-up, create smart with Elementor AI. So let's click on here this continue this button. And now they're talking about enabling our like Elementor container. So let's click on here this activate container, this button. And now in here, you need to finding out here Flexbox container, this one. And let's click on here this activate button to activate this container. And let's scroll down and let's save changes. So right now our Flexbox container is enabled. So reload this page again. Before I start the design, let me show you a little basic about Elementor, that like what is for what. So if you see here, it's called elements, or you can say widgets, or Elementor widgets, or Elementor elements, whatever you can say. So and here, if you get to see, you will get to see like lots of things. For example, if you just drag and drop here in a text, okay. So then what happened? Every single elements, when you just going to drag and drop every single elements, you will get three options. One is like content, second is style, and then another is like advanced. So in the content option, you can change the content, okay. For example, if you like to type here something like this, you can do it. If you like to make them H1 or H3 or anything, you know, if you like to change it, if you like to change the, you know, this alignment or putting in a link, so you can change it from the content side. And the style side is something like changing the color, changing the typography, you know, changing this type of thing you will get to see on the style. And the advanced tab, you can, you know, put a margin padding. Also you can change the alignment. Also if you like to put here animation things, you know, all of these things you will get to see on the advanced tab, okay. And if you click on this top again, then you will get to see the you know, widget page again. I mean elements page. Now you'll get to see all of these elements. And now if you search here, for example, you like to say like you can say like icon, if you like to add an icon. So if you search your icon, then you will get to see here have a icon, okay. Now let me click on again here, and if you see the bottom, it's have a setting, it's have a navigator. Navigator is something like Photoshop layer. You will get to see something like layer. Okay, so this is mainly navigator, and here is like history. If you every single save, you will get in a history. So for example, right now I saved this, update it. Then if I feel like, okay, it was like something mistake, I need to go back to the, you know, previous version, then you can go through here this history tab. And also here this responsive option, you can see the responsive tab from here this top, as you can see. And here is this preview eyes. That means if you click on here this eye, then you will get to see the preview of this. That means without saving it, you will get to see the preview, okay. So now if you go to the setting, then you will get to see the similar type of thing like setting, style, and advanced. So I'm not doing it anything on here, but we are just going to do it something. For example, hide this title, and also page layout will be Elementor full canvas. Just make it Elementor full canvas. That's it. And let's click on here this again, this you know, this button, elements button. And now let me delete all of these that we just added. So simply click on mouse right button, then you will get to see delete option, then just delete it. Also if you like to delete this one, just simply click on delete, then it will be delete, okay. So now let's start our design. So first let's drag and drop here in a container. Then in the container, we are not going to change anything, but first I like to change here this color. So let's go to this style option, and let's, as you can see, this is mainly the background. So I like to put here in a gradient background. So let's click on here this gradient, then you will get to see like this type of some options. So in this color, I like to put here, for example, like say 7E, then 29CE, like this color I like to add in here. And the second color I like to put here something like this color. And okay, so this is mainly the color code. Remember this, like 4218D5, this one, okay. And now let's change this angle into like something 90 degrees, so we get to see like this. First drag and drop here this heading, just simply drag and drop here. Then we need to change here this content. Also we need to change here this color and font size. So let's click on here this style, and let's go here this text color and just make it white. And again click on here this title and go with this typography and change this font family into Poppins. Also change here this size into 18 pixel. And let's click on here this element again and drag and drop here the new one. So we need to change it to something like wireless, and let's go to style, and let's go to here and change this color into white. And also we need to change this typography into something like 60 pixel, but the font will be like Poppins. And now again duplicate here. So duplicate it, simply click on mouse right button and click on here this duplicate button. Then you will get the same thing in here. So now I'm just going to change here this content into headphone, and let's go to this style, and also go here this typography. And I like to change it to something like, you know, like VW, this one. That means, you know, this vertical width. So let's select this one, and also like choose here like something 12.5 like this. And also we need to change here this width into something like 900. And then if you see here, then it's have a two buttons. One is category and then it's like shop now. So we need to just click on here this elements and simply add here one container. With this container, we need to put here this button. So simply drag and drop here one button. And now we need to change this content first of all. So let's type here something like categories and let's go to, okay, so first of all, we need to change here this size into medium and then go to style. And then we need to change this border type into solid, and it's going to be 2 pixels solid, and the color will be white. And the text color obviously going to be white. And also we need to add here 30 pixel corner radius, then you will get to see like this. And let's go to this typography. And now we need to change here into like 16 pixel. And also let's change here this size into poppins. And also we need to change here this width into something like 600. And now we need to duplicate it again. Just simply click on mouse right button and click on duplicate. And we need to change here this content first. So let's type here shop now. And in this button, we really need to change here this color into something like white. So let's go here and let's choose here this background, type into classic. And let's change here this color into white. And also we need to change here this text color into black. So let's type something like 222. And now we need to click on this container. And now you just need to change here the direction into something like horizontal. Then you will get like this, okay? Now let's click on here this update button to save these changes. So if you see here this button, then when you're just going to hover it, then its color is changed. So in here have a same thing. So let's go back to in our site and let's do it. So let's click on here this category first and let's click on here this hover. So in hover, what happens? So when you're just going to hover, the text color will be black or something like 222, okay? And then the background color will be something like white. And the border will be something like the white, okay? So let's see, when it's going to hover it, it's changed, okay? Let's go to the next one. So what happened when we just going to hover it, it changed and the background color is changed, right? So let's click on the next one and click on hover. And then we need to go with this color into something like a white. And let's go to the background color, it's something like a black. It's black is something like 222, it's the 222. And go this background in this border color will be same. Let's hover. As you can see, now it's changed. So I hope you understand. Let's update it. And next, go to this next one that is about this image, like this one that I'm talking about. So let's go again these elements and let's drag and drop here an image. And now let's click on here this choose image. And now in here we need to upload the image. So if you check here this IMG folder, then you will get to see the image was this one, home banner. You just need to simply drag and drop here this image and you need to select it. And as you can see, we get the same image. And now let's click on here this advanced option and let's unlink this one. So now let's click on here this margin. Let's type 500, but it's going to be minus, okay? And now in here on just unlink it. On this left, I like to put here, for example, 250. So yeah, like this. And now you just need to click on here this navigator and you need to click on here this container and then you need to click on here this advanced. And now in here, we need to put here a little bit padding. So let's click on unlink it first. And then for the top, I like to put here 250. And for this right, I like to put here 100. And for this bottom, I like to put here 50. And for this left, I like to put here 100. And as you can see, now we get a perfect design. If I click on here this preview, this option, then as you can see, we get to see this design. So now it's really beautiful, right? And now scroll down and let's move into the next section. It's about this one, as you can see. So let's click on here these elements. Let's drag and drop here and a container, okay? Or if you don't add any kind of container, it's automatically will be take. So let's search here icon and let's search it. Let's take these elements icon box, simply drag and drop here. Okay, let's click on these elements. As you can see, they will automatically take in a container. With this container, they take in a icon box. Okay, so let's update this one first. So simply click on here this icon library and let's search here shipping. So let's search shipping and let's choose this icon. And the icon, the color will be something different. So let's click on here this style and this primary color will be something like this one. Let's go back to the content again, and let's click on here this view, and let's click on this frame. And now scroll down, then you need to click on here this icon position into left. Okay, then you will get to see like this. And now we need to change here this content. So now let's change here this content into something like this, like free shipping, and with the description will be this. And now we need to go again this style, and we need to change this size will be 25, and scroll down, then you need to click on here this content. Then you need to change this spacing, title spacing will be 0. And if you see here this vertical alignment, we need to make it middle. Okay, then it's going to become in the middle. And scroll down, then we need to go with this title color. So we need to put it something like 222, like this one. And also we need to change here this typography font will be like Poppins, and obviously 20 pixel. So let's search here Poppins. So now I think it's almost ready. And now what we need to do, we need to just duplicate it again and again. I mean the 4 times. So simply duplicate 1, duplicate 2, duplicate 3, and duplicate 4. Okay, so you get a 4. Unless you need to click on here this container. Simply click on this container. Then you need to scroll down, and then you need to finding out here direction. So you need to click on here this raw horizontal. Then this will be align, like direction will be like horizontally. And now we need to click on here this space between, then they will automatically take a space with the between. Okay, let's click on here this preview, then they will get to see, you will get to see like this type of things. So now we need to just change this icon and content. So let's change it. So first let's click on here, and let's copy here this money back, copy it, and let's come back. You can simply type here, okay, just money back, you can just simply type here. So if you, let's also type here 30 days money back guarantee. Let's change the icon into like money, search for money. Then you need to select this icon. Let's go to the next. Let's change here this title, and also let's change here this description. Also let's change here this icon into something like a theme. So you will get to see this one. And let's go to the next one. So this is mainly like drag and drop. If you like to delete it, then it's going to be deleted. Okay, so now I change here this title, and also let's paste here like a description. Also let's change here this icon into something like cart. So let me choose this one, let's insert it, and as you can see, let's update it, and then you will get to see like, yeah, it's almost changed in here. And also if you see here this design, with this design, it's have a little bit like spacing issue. So let's fix it. Now let's again click on here this navigator, and let's go to the top and click on here this main container, like hero section container, and we need to go with this layout, and you need to change here this gap between element will be like only 10. So just type here 10, and that's it. Let's update it. Okay, so now let's move into the next section. Let's design here this section. Okay, so first let's go back again, and let's click on here this section, because I really need to add here a little bit padding from the top. So let's click on unlink here, and let's select the top, and it's going to be 80 pixel. Okay, so now let's go again these elements, and let's drag and drop here this new container in here for this one, mainly this one. So if you see carefully that it's have a three container, you can say this one and this one and this one. So let's take a 3 container. So to take 3 container, it's not going to be hard. Okay, so first choose 1 container. So first, if you see here this navigator, then you will get to see, first of all, we take in a container, and inside of the container we take another container. Okay, all right, so now let's you can duplicate here this container. Simply click on here and just duplicate it and duplicate it. Then you will get to see you are just getting all of this container one by one. So click on here this main container, and then go to layout, and then you just need to click on here this raw horizontal. Then it's going to be change the direction into horizontal like this, as you can see that you can see. Okay, so now let's move into the next section, next container, and now we just need to change this content width into full width. Okay, so this is mainly we are changing this content width of the child container, not like parent. We are not adding anything on our parent. So let's go to child, and we make it like full width, and let's make it how much, like 25. Go to the next, and let's make it full, and let's make it 42, and let's go to the next and make it full width and make it 25%. So everything is now is percentage. So now let's work on the first one. So first of all, let me copy here this content. Let's simply drag and drop here in a heading. Let's type here our content. Let's go to style, go to typography, and let's change here this size into 18 pixel, and it's gonna be 400, and the text will be like Poppins. So let's search Poppins, and then just duplicate again and go to the next and change this content and go to here this style and go to typography and change this size will be like 26 pixel and like 600 this width, and let's line height will be like for say 30 pixel. So we need to change here this background color. So let's click on here this container again. Okay, now click on here this style and go to here this background color, and let's click on here this color, and then we need to choose this color, and this color code is like 609386. okay, just type it, then you will get the exact same color. And if you see carefully that it's have a white, so let's click on here and let's go to global. Okay, so there is nothing if I'm not wrong. Okay, so we need to do one thing. We just need to change this color. Since the white color we need every single time, so let's make it a global color. So simply click on here this plus icon, and let's say it's like a white. Okay, so let's say white. Now we need to click on here again, and let's click on here this default and scroll down, then you'll get to see the white. So simply select it. So we don't need to generate the color again and again. Now we need to work with this button. So since we already have a button, so we are not going to do it from scratch. So let's go to the top section, and in this section it's have a container. With this container it's have a button. So simply just click mouse right button and copy it and scroll down and just come here and just click on here this text and click mouse right button, then you will get to see the paste option. So simply paste it. Okay, then you will get the same button in here. And now just change here this content. It is something like shop by category, this one. And also if you see carefully, it's now white, so it's also white. So when it's gonna hover, the color will change. I think exactly same thing is have right now in here. And also we need to do one thing. If you see carefully that it's have a huge space, right? So we need to click on here this container, go to layout, and change here this gap element between like 40 pixel. And now let's click on here this advanced this tab, because if you see carefully that it's have a left side have a space, with this right side, this top and the bottom everywhere have a space. So we need to put the same thing. So let's click on advanced and let's go to padding and let's type here 30 pixel. Okay, so 30 pixel, then you just need to click on here this link. Okay, then unlink it and let's type this top into like 60 pixel. Now if you click on here this preview option, then you will get to see like this is mainly the exact design that we do right now. And now the last thing we need to do, add here this border radius, and let's say like 30 pixel. Okay, and the last thing we need to do here, that is about adding this picture, right? So let's go to this element, let's drag and drop here this image onto under this button, and now let's click on choose image, and we need to upload here this image mainly. And now let's click on here this select this button, and now we need to go to style, and then we need to go the advanced and scroll down. Then you need to finding out here this position will be absolute, and then choose here right, and also choose here bottom, and also we need to choose this offset will be 12, but it's -12. So now as you can see, we get to see like this, but don't worry, it's gonna be fixed. Okay, so let's move into the next. So let's first of all drag and drop here the container, because if you see carefully that it's have a 2 boxes. So that's why I'm going to take here in a container. Okay, so first if you see carefully, these text and these text are almost similar, and this pattern almost similar, right? So what you can do, we can just simply copy and paste, and after this we can do changes. So simply copy and just come here and paste. And also we need to change here this color. So let's click on here this navigator, and let's select here this container. Okay, and now let's go to the style, and let's go to this background type into like classic, click on this color, and let's type here df like this one. And now we need to this button, so let's copy here this button, and let's simply drag and here, I mean this copy and paste, that's it. So now we need to change here this color into black. So let's go here and let's say like 2 to 2 like this 222. So since we need this black color every single time, so let's make the global, global color. So let's say it's like for the black, and let's create it, and let's go again, go style, let's click on this custom text, scroll down and choose black. Okay, and now we need to change here this color. Right now it's white, so let's keep it white, but we need to place here another image, right? So let's go to again here the elements, and let's drag and drop here on an image. Let's click on again here, and we need to upload this image. Okay, I mean this one. So simply drag and drop. So what we can do, we can also upload these two images in here. So let me upload it, because all right, so now let's select this image. Okay, and now let's click on here this style, and now we need to change here this width into something like pixel, into 170 pixel, like this one. Now let's go to the advanced tab, and let's go here into this position will be absolute, and let's choose here this right, and also choose it, this bottom. And also we need to put here this value into something like 32, but it's minus 32. And also this one will be like 12, but it's a minus 12, let's say. Okay, and also scroll top and just uncheck here this one, and let's say that top will be like a 60 pixel, but it's not. So let's undo it, everything. So it's showing like minus, but it's not gonna be minus. Okay, so now select here this container, I mean this child container, and let's go to the advanced, and let's unlink here everything, and let's say this top will be 60 pixel, and this right will be 120, and with this bottom will be 30, and this left will be 30. So now, okay, so like this. So now let me change here this content also. Let's click on here this text, and let's click on content. Then you need to type here this content. Also you need to change here this content. Let's click on, and let's go to content, and let's type here the content, and also click on here this container again, and go to here the style, because I like to put here border radius will be like 30 pixel. So as you can see, this is now look like this. Okay, so everything is okay, I think. All right, so now this is the final look, and now let's duplicate here this container. Okay, that we do right now. So let's duplicate it, simply duplicate it. Okay, then you will get to see another one, and also click on here this main container like this one, and also come here this layout, and let's change this gap between into like 40 pixel, not 240, it's only 40 pixel. Okay, and now we need to change here this container, this color. So click on this container, and let's go to this style, and let's go to this, this background and normal. And now we need to type your D33048 like this one. That means this color, I'm talking about this color. So you need to choose this color, and now we need to change here this, this text will be like something white. So let's say white, and let's say this one will be like white. And if you check here this, this button, then it will be black. So let's go again and go to style, and let's say this one will be like a white color, but the background will be like a black. So I choose black, and also we need to go with this border color will be like a black, but when you're just going to hover it, they need to change it to white. So when you're just going to click on this hover and just change this color into, black, and the background color will be something white, and the border color will be something white. Okay, so let's hover. As you can see, now it's changed. And also we need to change here these image. So let's click on here, and let's choose the image, and also select here this image. All right, so now as you can see, this image looks a little bit, very small. So let's go to style, and let's make it 220 pixel. And let's go to this advanced, and let's scroll down, and let's say here almost like a 72. Let's say 72. Okay, so not 700, 72, and let's say 42. Let's see how it's look like. Yes, 42 is perfect. And also we need to change here this content. So simply click on here this pen icon, and go to content, and let's type your content. And also let's change here this one. Just click on here this pen icon, go to content, and let's type here the content, and that's it, it's going to be changed. Okay, let's click on here this update button to save all of these changes. So now let's move into the third one, but I'm not going to be doing from scratch. I like to copy and paste. So let's simply copy and let's go back again here and let's paste a style. So as you can see, we simply get the same thing, right? We get this color in here. And now we need to do something, we need to copy and paste this content also. So let's copy and let's paste here this content. And also let's copy and let's just paste it. And also let's copy here this button and just paste it. And also I'm just going to copy here this image and let's paste here. As you can see, we automatically get the same image, but we need to change it. Let's change it to something like this one. And as you can see, now it's changed, but we need to change here these sizes. So let's go here, the style, and let's say the pixel will be like 220 pixel, like this one. And let's go to the advanced and scroll down. Then we need to change here these horizontal will be like 50 pixel and the offset will be like 12 pixel, like the same. And now we need to change here this background color into black. So let's click on here this container, go to style, and let's change this color into, like a black. But it's not look like pure black, so we need to change it, right? So we need to make it pure black like this. So just simply choose this color, or you can type here 000, then you will get the same color. So now we need to change here these button color. So simply click on here and let's go to style, and the normal color I like to give them like a black, but I like to change this background color into something like this one. And obviously this border color will be changed into this one. All right, so now let's go to the hover section. And when it's gonna hover, I like to keep it, black something. For example, like this one, the text color. And obviously this, this background color will be something like a white. So let's search white and let's scroll down and let's choose here white. So when it's gonna hover, it changed into white. And also let's change here this content. So simply click on this pen icon, go to in this content, and let's type here the content that you like to paste. And also let's change here these content. So simply click on here and let's type this content to this one. And let's see this preview, how it's look like. So right now it's look like this, right? So if you look at this one and this one, it's almost look like similar, but we need to do extra something. Click on here this main edit container and scroll down, and we need to change here into 40 pixel of this gap between. And also go to here this top, this advanced, and just unlink it. So let's type here this padding into like 100 pixel on the top, and the bottom will be the same thing, 100 pixel. So now as you can see, we get to see like this, and I think now it's almost perfect. Let's now update it. Now let's move into the next section and let's design something like this. So first we need to do one thing, that is taking in a container in here. Okay, so when you take the container, we need to search here divider. So simply search divi, then you will get to see divider. Simply drag and drop here this divider. And now you need to click on here this text, and you need to type here this content into something like latest watches. So for this width, we need to type here 35, and let's go to this style, and let's say this content, this text, it's gonna be something 36 pixel. And obviously it's just make it like 600 semi-bold. And also we need to change here this font into something Poppins, and change this position into something left. And also we need to change here this color into something like black, but also we can change here into this color. And then move into the next one. Just click on here and let's drag and drop here this text editor and just paste here this content like this. And let's go to this style, and let's typography will be like 16 pixel, and let's say the font will be Poppins, and obviously it's going to be normal, so I think the 15 pixel will be better. And the color will be something like this, color. And let's click on again here. And also we need to change here something. If you click on this edit container, then you need to scroll down and you need to choose here this space between only 5. This gap will be 5. And let's again click on here this element, and let's search here shortcode and drag and drop here this shortcode. And you just need to copy and paste here these shortcode. Simply copy this shortcode, and let's go back and just paste it. Okay. So one thing, to get this shortcode, you already know. To get this shortcode, check my video description. I already provide you this link. You can download here these resources from here. Also, you will get this shortcode, okay? So since it's latest watches category, so we need to type here, smartwatch, because I like to show here my smartwatch things in here. So as you can see, now it's changed, and let's simply update it. And now we need to add here, padding a little bit. So simply click on here this edit container, go to advanced, and let's unlink it, and let's say this padding top will be 100 and this padding bottom will be 100. And also let's click on here this paragraph, and let's go to this advanced, and let's say this bottom padding will be 50 pixel. Then it's going to be take a little bit of space in here. So now I think it looks good. And now let's simply update it. So now let's move into our next section, this one, as you can see. So it's very simple, not hard. So what do we need to do? First of all, let's take a container. Okay, then what we need to do, we need to again take in a container inside of this container. So now we need to go to this navigator, and then just we need to click on here this main container and make it raw horizontal. Okay, then you need to duplicate this same container again. Then you will get two containers in here like this. So first let's change here this this container background. So click on this parent container and go to style, and let's go to classic, and let's click on this color box, and let's type here this color. It's about like F32C36, this one. So you need to type here this color code F32C36, this one, or if you simply just if you like to choose it manually, then choose this color first from here, and then you can just choose this color, something like this. Okay, now let's add here this content. So to add it is very simple. Simply add here this heading and just paste here this content. And now we need to go here this style, and we need to change it to something like a white, and we need to go here this typography, and let's make it 36 pixel, and we need to change here this line height into 48 pixel, and the width will be like 700, like a bold, and we need to change here this font will be Poppins. And now we need to work for the button. Okay, so if you see carefully, this is in a black button, so we already have a black button in here, right? So let's simply copy here this black button, and let's scroll down and let's paste it. Okay, now we need to change this color into something pure black. So click on style, and let's go to this color into something pure black like this. And also we need to change this color into something pure black. So as you can see, now it's changed. And also we need to make this justify content into like center. Okay, all right, so now let's move into the another part. And another part, if you see carefully, that it's have a 20% flat off, then fast scale, like this type of content. So let's type it. So first of all, let's simply drag and drop here this text, or if you like to copy paste from the first one, then you can do it. And now let's go to the style and go here this color into white, and let's change the typography into something like 18 pixel, and the height, this width will be normal, and the font family will be Poppins. Now duplicate it, and now change this content into something like fast, then put here BR, that means break. So what happened if you not put this break, then you will get to see it's going to be come in together, but I like to put them fast then and a break, then I need to start the scale, so that's why I put BR. Okay, and let's go to this this style, and let's go to the typography, and let's type here 1 2 3 this font size, and let's say this gonna be black, and the line height will be something like 100 per 100 pixel, like this one. Now let's work with the image. So click on here these elements, and let's drag and drop here the image, and let's choose the image, and we need to choose the image from like this one mainly. We need to upload this image, home joining scale, this one, and also we need these three avatar. So let's drag and drop 3 of them. So now let's select this image, and let's select it. So now we need to go to the advanced, and we need to click on here this margin, just unlink it, and from the top I like to put here, for example, 500, but it's going to be minus. For the bottom I like to put the same thing, and also we need to change here this image size. So let's click on here this style, and let's say this is going to be like pixel, and obviously it's going to be pixel also, this max width. Okay, so let's say this width will be like something 600, and the max will be like 600. So as you can see, we get to see like this. And let's go to this main container and let's go to this advanced and let's say unlink it. And let's say here 100 from the top and 100 from the bottom. So as you can see, we get like this. Okay. So now let's update it fast. And now let's move into the next section. It's totally about this one. Okay. So in here, we need to just simply copy and paste this section. So simply click on here, all this edit container, copy it and just paste here. Then you will get the exact same section in here. Okay. So now we just need to change here this content. That's it. So let's change here this content. Heading will be like something latest earbuds, and also we need to change here this product, product category. To change this category, you need to go back to your WordPress dashboard and you need to click on here this category, and then you need to select here which category product you like to show. For example, I like to show here like earbuds. So simply copy here this category name and go back to Elementor again, and you need to click on here this product, and now you need to change here this category name into something earbuds. As you can see, just copy and paste here your category name, then it's going to be automatically changed. That's it. So let's update it. And now we need to move into the next section, the final section, like our testimonial. Okay, so it's also very simple, not hard something. Simply drag and drop here in a container. And now what we need to do, we need to again drag and drop here in a container. Okay, so first we need to click on here this edit container, the main one. If you see here that I'm selecting here the main one because I like to change here this background color. So simply click on here this style and click on this classic and then choose the color. So let's type here like 4444, then this color will be changed. And with this container, with this main container, I like to do it something like a black. So let's type it black. And also this main container, I like to, put here this padding from the top will be 100 and this bottom will be obviously 100. And now in this child container, I like to duplicate it 3 times. So 2 times and 3 times. Let's click on here this main container again. And let's say the direction will be something different. Let's say like horizontal. So as you can see now it's changed. So in here, this container, the child container, I like to make them full width. Okay. And now let's drag and drop here the image first of all. So the first image will be this one. So we have this image in here. So let's select it and let's go to the style. And now let's change this image width into like 120 pixel like this one. And also you need to search here testimonial. So simply search testimonial, drag and drop here. And also we need to change here this content and images. So to change the image is very simple. Click on the choose image and choose here the image that you would like to add. Also, if you like to change here this designation into something like different, then you can do it. For example, now it's a designer, and scroll down. Then you will get to see the alignment and also the image position. I like to keep it like top. So then you will get to see like this type of design. So let's change here this title. And also let's click on here these elements and let's search here, rating. And just drag and drop here this star rating. And also make them center and go to style and change this size into 18 pixel. And the spacing obviously 1. If you like to change here this rating color into something like, yellow or any something different, then you can do it from here and this side. And also you need to click on here this child container. You need to make this gap between into 0. And then you need to go to the advanced and you need to unlink it. And now you need to choose here this top will be like 50, then the right will be 30, then bottom will be 30 and the left will be 30. And again click on here this image and let's go to the advanced, and I like to put here a little bit of space from the bottom. So let's add here like a 30 pixel bottom padding. Then you will get to see like this. And also if you see carefully, it's have a border radius, corner radius. So let's go to the container again and go to the style and let's go to this border and let's type here this border radius will be like 30. And let's see the preview. So this is mainly the final look, but I think we need to change here this content, this content color. Okay, so let's click on here this testimonial and let's go to the style and let's say like white. And let's go to this typography. It's going to be something Poppins. And also we can add here like a 15 pixel. And let's change here this content into something like this. And also we need to change here this name and title. So let's change the color into white. Change also this name will be something like a white. So now if you see, everything is almost now changed. So let's update it. So what we need to do right now, we need to duplicate here again 3 times. So duplicate 1, duplicate 2. So we duplicated 3 times, and let's delete here the blank one. So let's simply click on mouse right button and delete it, and also delete this one. So as you can see, we get a 3, and yep. And now you need to just change here this image and text. So I think you can do it yourself. So simply let me show you first, then how you can do it. So you just need to click on this image, and then you need to choose here the image that you like to add. For example, you like to add here this image. Okay, simply add here this one. And also if you like to change the content, then simply type here whatever you like to add. If you like to change here this image, then it's very simple. Just click on the image and then select here the image. I mean, click on here this choose image and choose the image, then image will be changed. And when it's changed, this is done, then simply click on here this update button. That's it. Now let's move into the responsive part. If you just click on here this responsive mode, and if you go with this mobile, then you will get to see like this website is almost like broken. Some of the section is it's okay, but some of the section is not look like okay, it's really need to improvement. And if you go to this tablet version, then the same thing happened. This section is totally broken, this section it's need to be improved, and if you go to this other section, then it's really need to be improved. So let's move into the first one. This click on this mobile icon here at the top, then you will get to see this mobile version in here. And now also click on here this navigator, this button, then you will get to see all of this layer in here. So if you select this first layer, I mean this first container, this is mainly the hero section, this one. And if you click on here this arrow, then you will get to see all of this text. So now click on here this advanced this button, and just come here this padding and remove all of them. Just simply click on here this link value together, just click on there, then all of this value will be removed, and click on again, and okay, just unlink it again. Now we need to type here something like 60 on this top, not 600, 60, and this bottom will be like 60, and this left will be 20 and the right will be 20, like this. To see the responsive part in browser, you just need to click on mouse right button and go to inspect. Then you need to click on here this mobile icon. Okay, then you will get to see something like this. So sometimes what happens, this option, I mean this layout option, if you click on here this 3 dot, then this option is look like something like this on this right side. So you just need to simply click on here this 3 dot, and you just need to make this dock side into bottom, then you will get to see like this. Okay, so as you can see, this mobile version, it's now this, if you look this size, then it's look like this. So we need to change it again. So if you click on here this image, then we need to go with this advanced. So we need to remove here this margin and padding. So let's remove it, and also remove here this one. So when you remove it, after removing it, as you can see, we get this image in here. Let's go to style, and now we need to change here these this width and height, I mean this max width. Let's say in width will be like 650, and the max width will be like 300, like this. And now let's go to here this advanced again, and let's like change this order into like this start. Then this image will be coming to the top, and now click on here this container and go to here this advanced. So now in here we need to add a 20 pixel padding top. So then you will get to see like they will take a little bit space on here with these 2 buttons. So now if you see here this preview, this is the final look on this mobile. And now let's move to the next section, and we just need to click on here this simply just this next section. And now in here we need to change this direction, and we just need to change it to something like vertical. Then you will get to see like exactly like similar. If you like to keep them similar like these, then you just need to change it to something like this one, horizontal. But in my case, I'm just going to make it vertical. Now let's move into the third section. You need to click on here this container, then go to advanced, and we simply need to remove here this padding, and we need to type something like, you can say like 20 on this top, and right will be 30, and the left will be 30, and the bottom will be, you can say something like 60, because I need a little bit much space on this bottom. And now you just need to click on here this arrow, then you will get to see 3 of this container. So let's go to the first one. And we need to change here this, layout height will be something like, you can say 500. Then as you can see, it's now changed. And now let's go to the next one. I mean, this is the parent and this is the child. So let's go to the next one. Okay. And first, I think we need to remove here this padding, all of this in here. Then we'll get the exact same size. And inside of this container, we need to go again on this inside of this container again. So you need to click on here this arrow. So if you click on this arrow, then you will get this 2 container again. So this one, this black one, and this is mainly for the headphone. So I'm right now in the watches, I mean the smartwatches container. So I need to change here this height to something like 450 like this. And now we need to change into this padding into, just click on here, then all will be removed. And again click on, and now I need to put here 30 pixel padding and from everywhere. And now as you can see, we get to see like this. And now let's click on this image, and now let's go to the this style. And I think we don't need to change here this width, so let's go to the next, and let's go here this absolute part. So now in here, let's change this horizontal orientation offset into something like, let's say 70, then it's gonna be come in this middle. So now I think it looks perfect. Now let's go to the next one, Lex container. Let's just close this one. Then you will get to see this one. Okay. Now let's simply click on here this arrow, then it's automatically will be expand. So we need to follow the same thing. Let's go to the advanced and let's remove here all of this thing, and let's again click on here this link button, and let's say 30. And also we need to change here this height into something like, let's say 450. And also we need to change here these, we need to make them in center. So let's click on this image and let's go to advanced, and let's go here this absolute, and now let's make it something like, let's say 35, let's say. Okay, now I think it looks perfect. And also if you like to add more space in here, then you can change here. I mean, if you go here this container, okay, I mean this child container, just look at this layer also. And now if you just change it to something like 500, then you will get to see it's taking a little bit much space in here. Okay. All right, so now let's move into the next, okay, like this one. So let me close. So now this is last container. So now first I like to add here height will be 500. And now I think it looks okay. We don't need to do anything else. Now let's move into the next section, and this section, simply click on here this, main parent container, and let's go to this advanced, and we need to change here this padding. So simply click on here this link value to unlink all of them, again link them, and let's say 40. Then they will take everywhere padding will be like 40 pixel. And now we need to click on here this content. Let's go here this width, it's going to be for example like 100%. Then it's going to be coming into like 2 lines. But if we change here this font size, go to a style, and let's go to text, and now let's go to typography. Now if you change here this font size will to 28 pixel, then it's going to be coming like 1 line. And one thing we need to do here, that is we need to make them everything center. Okay, so let's make the center. So let's scroll down and let's go to style, and let's make them center. So now it's center. But I think if we keep them left side, it will be more better, because normally what happened, our eyes is working on left to right. So let's keep them left side, it will be better. And now let's go to the next. Okay, so now we need to work on this section. So let's go to this section, and simply just click on here this edit container, and let's go to advanced, and we need to change here this padding first. Let's add here, let's say 40 pixel all of them. Okay, and now let's click on here this arrow, then go to this first container, and let's click on here this image, let's go to this style, and let's change here this max width into something like 370 this pixel, and let's go to this advanced. And let's say this margin top will be something like, for example, 320. But as you can see, it's automatically select all of them, but I don't really want it. So let's make them unlink and unlink again. Okay, now let's type here minus 320, and again copy it. And let's paste the same thing on the bottom. Then you will get to see like this. And now we need to, update here this text, so simply click on this heading and go here this style, and let's go to this typography, and let's change here this typography. Size will be 101. So it looks so bigger, so I think it's better to make it 74, let's say. And now let's change it to 84, the line height, but it's now em. Let's make it pixel. So now it's 84 pixel of line height. And now let's move into these next text, and let's go to this style, and let's click on his typography. And now let's change here these font will be like 24, and let's say it's gonna be like 30 pixel, let's say. Okay, now if you like to make them like center, then you can make it center. Also, if you like to make it center, then you can make it center. Okay, so now let's move into the next section, and in this section I'm not going to be doing from scratch. I like to copy and paste. Okay, so simply copy here this title one, simply copy it and scroll down, and we need to just simply paste here the style. Okay, simply paste the style, then you will get automatically the style in here. And also we need to copy here this one, so let's scroll down and let's copy it and scroll down again, and now let's simply paste the style. And now let's click on here this main container simply, then go to advanced and remove here this all of this padding, and let's make them 40. So as you can see, now I kept them 40 pixel, and now it's perfect. Now scroll down and let's go to the next section. And in here, in this section, we need to go again in this advanced. Now I'm on this testimonial section. So click on this advanced and let's remove here this padding, and let's type here only 40. Okay, just like again, let's type 40 pixel all of here. Then you will get the exact design. Okay, now this phone version is almost ready, so let's update here this design. So now if you go with this desktop, then you will get to see like this type of design. And now if you go with this mobile, then people can see like this type of design. Now only one thing is left here, it's about this tablet. So let's click on here this tablet version, and now we need to work on here. So let's go to the top and again start from here. So let's click on here this navigator, let's go to the top. Okay, so just click on this arrow, let's go to this first heading and go here the style, and let's go to the typography. Let's change here like 28 pixel, and with this heading I don't think we need to update it, but we need to update here this pixel one because it's going to two line. So let's go to the next, this next headphone one, and let's go to the style and let's click on typography, and let's type here, let's say 10 vertical width, then it's just going to be coming in one line. And now we need to work on this image, so let's click on here this image. So we need to go with this style and let's make it pixel, and let's change here this width into something like 650, and also change here this max width, it's something like for say 410. I think let's say 14 will be better, so let's say 14 pixel, and let's go to the advanced. And now we need to change here this padding and margin. So now let's say, okay, so now let's first of all remove all of them, and now let's say 338, but it's 338 pixel from the top, then you will get to see like this. And also we need to change here this left, so we need to type here padding left into something like 300, let's say. So as you can see, when I type 300, so all of them take this same space, but I don't really want it. So let's type first 0, unlink it, and then now let's type here 300, then you will get the exact design like this. So now let's go to this container again, and as you can see from the top, it's right now 250, so it's look like so much, but I like to keep here like 150. Okay, so not like this, let's undo it. So if you do Control Z, then it's gonna be undo. So let's click on here this container, and let's change here, just first of all unlink it. Okay, so let's unlink it. So first let's 150 from the top, and the right will be something like 100, and then the bottom will be 50, and the left will be 100, like this. Now scroll down into the next. So I'm not going to edit anything on this next section, but let's move into the third section. So click on this edit option, and also let's enable this navigator. It's we can easily understand mainly why we mainly select it. Okay, so right now I'm in third container, So in this section, first I'd really like to change this padding into something like, for example, 60 pixel, but everywhere from 60 pixel like this. And with this first container, I like to change here into 100%. Okay, so let's say 100%. But also I think we need to do one thing. Let's go to here this main container, and let's go to layout, and let's change here this column into vertical. Okay, then you will get like this type of design. And now we need to change into like this justify content will be space around. So I like to change here this image size. Let's click on this image and let's go to the style, and need to change it to something like 300. Then you will get like this. So if I visit here this website, as you can see, the exactly same design we're getting in here. Okay, let's move into the next container, this one. So let's click on again here. And now let's first of all change here this layout into something like 100, let's say. So when I change it to 100, then as you can see, we get two of them in here. So they automatically place, you can say. And let's go to the next one. And the next one. Okay, next one is like, I'm talking about this one, top rated base earbuds, this one. So let's click on this edit container. Then let's change it to pixel it to 100. Make sure that you change it to pixel into percentance. And also changes this content will be like full width. So now as you can see, this is mainly the final look. And now let's move into the next next container, or you can say next section, like the fourth one. And now in here we need to first of all change here this, go to this advanced, and let's change this padding, and let's say like 60 pixel, all of them. And now let's click on here this title, and let's go to here this width, and let's change into something like 100. Then it is going to become in a one line. That's it. Now it's perfect. Now scroll down, and let's go to the next section, this one. So first let me change here this heading like this one. So simply click on here this heading, then you need to go with this style, and let's go to this typography, and let's change here the font size will be 101 like this, and it's now in pixel. So I like to give it like 86, how it's look like. I think 86 or like 90 or 100, not bad. 100 is not bad. Okay, so now let's move into the image. So click on this image, and let's go to this style, and we just need to change here this image max width into something like, let's say 350 pixel, but let's increase a little bit, like 70 pixel. And also we need to change here these margin. So right now it's a 500, but I like to make them 320. Let's say minus 320. But as you can see, they are taking all of them, like left side, right side, all of them they're taking. But I don't really want, I like to unlink them all. So only want to type the top and also the bottom like this. And also I like to add here this main container, we like to add here 60 pixel padding from everywhere. So let's say 60 pixel, and now I think it's perfect. And also if you see here this content, it's now in this preview website, it's showing like three lines, but in our case it's showing like 4 lines. So let's see, but we need to really make to like 3 lines. So let's reduce here this size, let's say 28 pixel, or like say 28 will be like this. But if you see carefully, that we need to increase here this size into 34, but 35 will be like this. So let's also just reduce here a little bit line height into something like 48, let's say 44 or 46. I think 46 will be okay. Alright, so now it's okay. Now let's move into the next section, but it's very simple. We need to copy and paste. So simply come here this section and simply just paste this style, because this section, I mean this latest watch and latest earbud, these two sections are same. Okay, so let's click on here this edit container, this one, and let's go to advanced. I'll remove here this padding, and let's link it, and let's say 60 pixel all of them. Now this section is perfect. Now let's go to the next section like testimonial, and let's go to advanced, and let's click on padding, and now let's link again, and let's say 60 pixel. And also we need to go with this layout, and we need to change the direction into vertical. Then you will get to see like this type of design. Okay, so now I think it's almost ready to go. So let's click on here this update button to update all of these changes. So this is mainly the landing page and this desktop version.
and this is our like this tablet version, and this is mainly the mobile version. So I think now it's perfect.
So now we're just going to design here this contact us page, okay, something like this. So to do that, first of all, let's go back to our dashboard. So just simply hover on here this name and then click on here this dashboard. Then you will be back in our dashboard, and now you just need to hover on pages and you need to click on here this add new this button. And now in here you need to tab in a title called contact, and now you need to publish this page. And again, go back to your dashboard and just finding out here a WP form. Here is it under template. And now you need to click here this add new this button. Let's go and let's done. And now in here we need to choose a form. So I personally like to choose the simple contact from this one. So use this template. And now in here, first of all, click on here this name. Now you need to go here this advanced, and you need to change this field size into large. And again, click on here this general option and change this format into something like simple. Then you will get only one name, that is called name. Okay. Then go to this email one, go to advanced and change here this field size into large. And the next we need to change here this text into comment or message to something like this. So this is mainly called level. If you see here, this is level, this is level, this is levels, all of this are level. And if you go to this advanced, then you can just change here this, right? So if you choose your large, and you will get a bigger. If you go with this field size medium, then you will get like this. And if you change it to small, then you will get one line. So let's keep it medium. And now we need another thing, it's called drop down. If you see, so simply you can drag and drop here this thing, or if you just simply click on here, then it's automatically will be added in here. So now we can just simply swipe it. For example, I like to keep it down in under this email, so I just simply drag and drop in here. Okay, now click on here this field and let's go to advanced and let's change this field size into large. And also we need to change here this content. So first let me change here this level. So let's type something like query type. Then we need to change here this first choice, this one. So this is going to be pre-sale question, this one. And let me put rest of them here. Okay, so now it's almost done. And if you want to change it to something different, then you can do it. For example, you can say like it's anything like account issue, have a payment issue, or like this type of choice. If you like to add here, then you can do it. So what happened when someone just going to click on here? I mean, if someone just going to click on here, then let me save it first, and let's go to this preview. So now when you're just going to click on here, then people are just getting this option and they can choose it, what is mainly their issue, and they can submit it. So now let's click on here this embed option to embed it. So here, as you can see, use shortcode. If you need any shortcode, then you can do it. So simply copy it. Okay. And now our contact form almost save, and it's also have some setting. If you go with this this setting, then you can change here this contact form name. Also you can change here this tag. If you like to change here this button content into something different, then you can do it from here. Okay. And also it's have some CSS option if you like to do custom some settings. And also have here some spam protection security. It's something like you can add here reCAPTCHA, HCAPTCHA. Okay, you can add it here. And also if you like to see this notification, then now it's directly sending it to the admin email. That means whenever someone just going to submit any kind of email on using this form, so you will get it into your mail. So if you like to change it here, then you can do it. And also if you like to add a more email address, then I can also do it from here. So here is like this confirmation option. If you like to enable it, then yeah, you can do it. Okay, let's go back to our contact pages that was great. Okay, now let's simply click on here this top edit with Elementor, this button. So in this page, if you see carefully, that this background gradient and this background gradient is almost same, right? So what you can do, you can copy and paste. We can simply copy and paste. Okay, let's go here and let's paste it. As you can see, we get all of this thing. Let's go to the navigator, and now let's select one by one and delete one by one. Simply just delete
So all of these things is now deleted. So let's click on this container, let's go to advanced, and let's remove here this margin and padding. So as you can see, when I remove here this this padding, it's automatically choose like 250. Just let's make it 0 and unlink them. And if you check here this style, there is nothing. If you go to this layout, then I think everything is okay. Alright, so now let's move into the content part. So simply click on these elements and let's drag and drop here this text. And now let's change here this content into something like contact us. Let's go to this style and let's change this color into white. And obviously this typography will be like something 60 pixel. Okay. And try to make them center. Just simply click on center, then it's going to be center. Now let's go to this next one. So simply drag and drop here this content, and now we need to change here this content first. Okay. All right. So this is not mainly this title. So this is mainly something like a text editor that's in description. So let's drag and drop and let's simply paste here the content. And now we need to put here, we need to make something like same as it is. You can see in here. Right, so now let's go to here and let's make them center. All of is now center, and let's change here this text color into white, and also let's typography will be like 16 pixel, and also you need to change here these this line height into something like 1.5 em. Okay, something like this. And we need to go here again this container. Let's go to this container and let's go scroll down and let's change here this gap between 20. Okay. And now also need to go here this advanced, and we need to put here padding a little bit. Is something like, for example, 100, and then top will be 100, right will be 20, and bottom will be 100, and then the left will be 20, like this. So now it's perfect. Let's see how it's look like. Okay, but we are forget to enable one thing. Let's go to the setting, and that is the page layout. We need to make this page layout into Elementor full width. Just make it this one, and let's update it now. Then you will get to see like now it's the look is going to be changed. Okay, so now the next part is about this one. If you see here this one container, then we need to inside of this one container we need to take two container. So how it can be, simply drag and drop in a container, again click on elements and simply drag and one container again, and also we need to duplicate it. So simply just duplicate it. And also we need to go with this main container, go with the main container and change this direction to horizontal. Then they will automatically choose it to horizontal. Okay. And now if you click on here this one container, and if you just go with container to full width, and if you just make it 50%, and if you go with this one, and if you also make it full width and 50%, then they will be like half and half. Okay. And now in here we need to just simply drag and drop WP form. So let's search your WP, then you will get this WP form widgets. So simply add here, let's choose here this form into like this one that we recently create, and as you can see we get to see like this, right? Now if you go here, I mean this main container means like child container, then we can change here something. Let's go to this border. So let's say 18 pixel border radius, and also let's see this like box shadow. So let's say this blur will be 30 and sprite will be 10, something like, let's say -10. How it's look like? Yeah, -10. So how it's look like now? So this is mainly the look right now. So what you can do, if you let just put a little bit padding in here, then it will be more better, I think. So now as you can see, if I put 30 pixel padding on here and this WP form, so what I need to do, you need to just click on here this pane, and then you will be on this WP form, and you need to come here this padding, and now I was put it, okay, so I was directly put it 30 pixel in here, but I think we don't need to put 30 pixel everywhere. We just do it something like for this, we can leave it this bottom like into something 30, and this bottom part will be 0. So how it's look like now? I think it's now okay. So putting left and right 30 pixel, it's good enough, I think. Okay. All right. So now let's move into the next part. It's something like, let's directly drag and drop here this heading, and let's change this content into something like this. And also we need to click on this container, and we need to make them center. Then everything will be onto the center. Okay. Now we need to place here an image. So simply drag and drop here under this title. And we need to upload here this image. So simply click on here, choose image, and let's simply drag and drop here this image. Now select here this image. As you can see, it's now changed. Okay. So if you see here this image into this image, then in here we need to change this a little bit. So what you can do, you can simply click on here this main container, and let's go to advanced, and let's say 30 pixel padding, and let's say how it's look like. I think now it's okay, not bad, looks perfect. And now let's move into the next section. So next section is something like, you can say, our testimonial section. So you know, already we designed here this testimonial section. So obviously we are not going to do it from scratch again. We are simply copy and paste it. So let's click on here this edited element of this button, and now let's scroll down and let's come here this testimonial section. Click on here this click mouse right button, copy here this container, and let's go to this contact and let's simply paste here. So if you paste it, then you will get to see automatically get it. Okay. Now if you update it, then it's gonna be saved. Okay. So now let's move into this responsive part. Simply click on the responsive and let's go to this mobile because it's important, you know. So now in here this contact us, it looks perfect, right? It looks good enough, but let's see, we can reduce a little bit. I think let's say 50 pixel, how it's look like. I think 50 pixel will be better if I okay. Now we need to change this content into something like Poppins. So 50 pixel will be better, or we can make it 48 pixel. And now we need to change here. So simply click on here this container and let's go to advanced, and let's go to here this order to start. Then this content will be start from here. Okay, now it's start, and then it's this contact form and the submit. So everything is now perfect, everything is perfect, but one thing we left, that is about adding margin top and bottom padding. We almost forget it. So let's click on here this edit container, let's go to advanced and let's unlink it, and let's say top will be 100 and this bottom will be 100. So as you can see, we get an extra some space in here. Okay, now let's update it, and now let's go here this mobile. Now it's look like this, as you can see. And now if I like to change it to something like different, for example, for this phone I like to go with 80 pixel, so I can do it. But in my case, I like to only put here this top and bottom, not everywhere. So for this top I like to keep it, for example, 60 pixel, and this bottom I like to keep here the 60 pixel, then it's automatically add. Okay, all right, so now let's move into these tablet version. Okay, so in tablet I think it's okay. Now it's not bad. So let's click on here this navigator, go to here this container, and if you see here that it's taking almost 150, so we can say like 100 from everywhere. I think it's better, but okay, let's try this 100. So let's say unlink it first, or let's say 100 from the top, and I think it's okay. For this bottom, let's say 100. So it's gonna be look like this, but I think 50 will be better. Let's say 50 will be better. It looks good. I think it looks good. I think it's perfect. So now simply update here this page, then all the changes will be updated. Okay, so our contact us page is almost ready to go, and now we need to move here into the blog page. So simply go hover on here these pages and click on here this add new this button, and now let's create here blog. So let's cross it and let's say blog. Just simply type here this blog, and make sure that your URL is gonna be something like this. I mean this blog, not like capital, it's lowercase. So make sure that your this permalink will be blog. So let's see. So simply update here this one, and now we need to add here our first blog. So let's hover on post and just click on all post. Then you will get to see it's have a demo, like something like a dummy post. So let's remove it. We don't really need it. I'm showing you that how to create it. So simply click on here this add new this button to create a new post. And now let me open any of these posts in here. Okay, so first let me explain you what is for what. So if you see here, this is mainly called featured image. Okay, and this is mainly the title that you can see in the top, and this is, you can say here, all of these are like a description or like blog content, we can simply say it. Okay, so let's first work with this title. So let's simply type here this title. So you can type here whatever it is if you like to type. So you can type in here. So for example, in my case, I type here like this, and this is mainly the description for, as you can see, add or type the blog. So this is mainly for the description. So you can type here whatever you love to, write anything, and it's not going to be hard. It's very simple. For example, now if I just type like this, and if I go to the next, I can do it, I can type anything. And to edit it, you can simply just select it, then you will get to see the option. Like you can simply block the text, you can add here this permalink if you like to put anything else. If you like to make this, this Italian, then you can do it from here. If you like to change here the center into like, alignment, then you can do it. If you like to change here this into heading, then you can do it from here. Also, it's have a lot of things, okay? So I think if you just spend like 5 minutes, then you will understand it, because it's something like Google Doc, okay? So it's not hard something. And if you like to add any kind of new image, then it's gonna be something like you need to click on here this plus icon, then you need to search here like images, then you will get here this image option. Simply click on this image, then you can directly choose it. Okay, just simply click on this upload, then you can upload it. Or if you like to choose here your media library, then you can simply choose it. So as you can see, now I choose it and now it's automatically added. So one thing happened, every single block you will get to see here this block edit option. If you like to make them rounded, like default, then you'll get to see. And this is the visual thing. If you just click on here this rounded, then what happened? And here you can change this height, all of this thing. And also if you go with this content, then you can change this content text, background, typography, all of this thing you can do it from here. And also if you go with this post, then the post edit you can do. For example, I like to add here in this post and a featured image. So let's click on here this set featured image, and let's go to this blog, and let's drag and drop here this one. So this is mainly the featured image. It's going to be something like this one. Okay, and let's go here with like category. So you know about this category already, but let's create a new category called smartwatch, and let's say click on this, add this category, then it's going to be added. And now here is this tag option. We can type here the tag, whatever you need or whatever you like. For example, I like to say here like watch. Okay, then you can type like this type of tag in here. So that's it. Okay, so now if you like to delete any of this content from here, so simply you can press delete from your keyboard, then it's going to be delete. Or also if you just select it, and if you click on here this mouse right button, then you will get to see here this option remove paragraph, then you can simply remove it. So now let me paste here some of this content, something like this, as you can see. So now I need to just publish here this blog, so simply publish it, and let's click on here this view post this button. Then as you can see, this is mainly our recently added blog. And now we need to do an important thing. It's very, very important. Let me show you that we are just going to change our home page and blog page. To change this home page and blog page, I mean this default one, then we need to go here this setting, and we need to click on here this permalink. So what happened mainly after changing here this default one? So normally what happened when someone just going to come here this tutorialic.com, this website, then what people is get to see? People is getting to see like this blog page, but it's not look like professional, right? People are not get to see the home page. So I like to change it. So simply click on here this add static page, and just change here this home page into something like home, and change here this blog page to something like blog. And now scroll down and let's save changes. Then let's come back to our website again, and let's reload it. Then you will get to see like this is mainly our home page, and if someone just going to search like this blog, then they just going to redirect into our blog page, as you can see. And now if you see here with our like the previous website, then the blog page is not look like exactly the same. This design is something different, and this design is something different. To change it, we need to click on here this customize this button. And now in here we need to finding out here this layout. So simply click on layout, and let's go to here this blog, and now change here this blog layout into something like a standard. Then the design will be changed, and now let's publish it. Publish it is something like, save the changes. So now I save the changes, and if I just go back to the blog page right now in my website, so let's say blog, then you will get to see the changes. And it's also have some other steps, like if you like to change this limit of this description, as you can see, that you can see here. So it's 20 right now. So if you like to make it 10, then people can only see here this 10 words. So let me make it 20. And also it's have a featured image, like if you like to disable it, then this featured image will be disabled. So it's have a title option. Okay, so all of these things here. And also if you like to design it something, for example, if you like to change here this title color into something red, then you can do it from here. Also have a some metadata color, so if you like to change it, then you can do it. So I'm not doing anything, but I'm showing you that if you like to change it, then you can do it. Let's go back again and let's go to this single block. In this single block, you will get to see something like this, and in here also have a lot of option. For example, let me try with this title one. So simply I just close this eye of this title one, and as you can see now this title is now hide. So if you like to hide any of these from here, then you can do it. And also if you see here that our author box is not enabled, so if you like enable it, then people can also see here this author in here. So let's enable it, and let's click on here this publish button to save the changes. And now let me add here this rest of this blog, then again I'm continuing this video. So I add here all these blocks in here, and now let's create our first menu bar, because if you see our website is right now, there is no menu bar, it's totally blank. So let's create it. So first hover on appearance and click on menus, and first we need to type here the menu name. So let's say main menu is this the primary menu one, and also let's select it primary menu, and obviously it's going to be for our mobile menu, and let's create this menu. Just click on this button. And now we need to add here some items. So let's click on here this view all, then let's add blog and home, and also let's add contact, and obviously this shop page. So let's add to this menu, then all of this will become. And then we need to keep this contact in the last, and second will be the shop. And also we need to add some of these like shop categories, I mean the product category. So we need to click on here this screen option, and we need to enable here product categories, this one. Then you will get an extra option in here. So let's enable it, and as you can see we get extra option called product categories. And now let's just click on here this screen option again, then it's going to be gone. And now we need to click on here this select all, and then you will get to see all of them. Okay, so right now I want earbuds, headphone, and a smartwatch, and let's add to this menu. And now we get the 3 of them, and now let's simply drag and drop here under this shop, and also drag and drop here this one, and also this headphone one. And now let's simply save this menu. Just click on this save button, and now let's go back to our website and reload this page. Alright, so as you can see we get here this main menu, and with this this drop down one, and with this sub menu, as you can see. Alright, and now we also need to create some of these more menu bars for our footer, because if you see carefully that it's have almost 3 more menus. Okay, so let's create 3 of them. So to create more menus, we just need to click on here this create a new menu, this button. So click on here, and we need to type here this menu name. So for example, let's say company, and now let's click on here this create menu, because in here we are not going to select any of this, because we are just going to use it onto our footer. Now we need to add here some of these things. For example, let's say home, then we need this contact. So where is the contact, and let's add it. And also we need a wish list. And also we need to add here my account. So simply just click on here, then you need to click on add menu, then it's going to be added. Okay, now we can reorganize it. So let's save it, and now let's create different one. So simply click on here this create new menu, then we need to type here the menu name. For example, let's say WooCommerce, and now let's create this menu first. I scroll down, and then let's go to this WooCommerce endpoint. And now we can say like we can change your payment method, we can say address and lost details or account details, like this you can choose it. So let's add to this menu, then let's save it. And if you now click on here these, then you will get to see all of this menu. And now if you like to go in a specific menu, then simply select it and then click on select, then you'll be gone to this specific menu. Right now we are contact. If I like to go this main menu, then simply select this main menu and click on select, then you will be redirected to this main menu, like this menu. Okay, now we'll get this access of this menu, and now you can customize it, and if you save it, then these changes will be happened and you will get to see instantly of these changes. Okay, so now let's create the different menu. So click on here this create a new menu, this button, and now let's save it as a shop, and let's create a new menu. Click on here, and now let's add here something. So let's say like scroll down, shop, I like to add this one, and also let's go to here, let's order, let's add this one, and also let's add here like our account details, this one. So simply add it and just click on into the add to menu. If you add it multiple times, then if you like to remove it, then simply click on this arrow, then you can simply remove here. And also if you like to change this content to something like you like to have this account details into double S, then you can do it yourself. You know, it's very simple. Just type whatever it is, and if you like save it, then it's gonna be apply. And if you like to change this URL, also you can do it from here. Okay, now let's save it. Now let me share with you something like custom. For example, you like to add our tutorial website like in a custom links, then how we can do it. For example, let's add here this website, and let's add this URL. So for example, I say like, hey, click here. So let's say click here, this one. So if you like to add like this, then what happened when I'm just going to click on here, this click this button, they will be redirect into this link. So if you like to set up like custom link as a menu, then you can do it from here. So in my case, I don't want, so let's delete it. So remove from here, and let's save this menu. So now our header is almost ready, and also we create some necessary menus. And now let's move into our footer section. So let's simply click on here this customize button. But before customize, we need to install another plugin called Classic Widget. So let's go to plugins and click on add new, this button, because it's important. Otherwise, let me show you what happened. Let's go to here this layout, and let's go to footer, and let me change here this widget into 4, because if you look at here carefully, that it's have a 1, this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we need 4 widget in here. So let's select 4 and let's click on publish. So let's go back, and let's go to widget, then you will get to see footer widget. And now as you can see, we get like this type of widget in here, but normally I don't do one like this. So that's why I'm saying that we need another plugin called Classic Widget. So you need to search here Classic Widget in here, come here plugins and add new, then you need to search here like Classic Widget. Then you need to install here this plugin. It's coming from WordPress contributors, and you just need to install this one. Okay, now let's activate this plugin. Simply click on here this activate button. Alright, so now let's go back to our customization page, and if you reload here this page, then you will get to see some different, this changes. Okay, let's go to widget, footer widget, then as you can see, we get a different design. Now let's click on here this add widget, and let's search here text. Now click on here this text, and now as you can see, we can type here the text. It's something like Google Doc, it's very simple. You can bold, you can italic, list, all of these things, you can do it here. So let's type here the name, and if you scroll down, then you will get to see these changes in here. So in my case, for example, let me just simply paste it, and let me remove here this text because it's not necessary. And also if let me remove here this one, so you can see here the changes. Okay, to add here logo, we just need to click on enter, then we need to just click on here add media, then you just need to upload here 2 images in here. Okay, you need to upload here these 2 images, then you need to select here this white image, and let's click on insert into post. And now as you can see, we get to see the changes. Now simply publish it, and one thing we need to do, that is we need to change here this footer background color. If you see carefully, that these have a black background with all of this like white. So let's go back, and let's go to this layout again, and let's go to here this footer, and let's go to the design, and now we need to change here this background color into black. And now also we need to change this heading color into white, and also this link color will be white, and obviously this text color will be white. So all will be like change. So let's click on here this publish button, and let's go back to widget again. So let's go to widget, and now let's click on here this footer widget, and now we need to click on here this add widget, this button, and now search here menu. Then you will get this navigation menu. So add this navigation menu, and now we need to type here, for example, let's say WooCommerce. I need to choose here this WooCommerce, But first of all, I think it's better to add company. So let's first of all add this company one. And now let's click on here this add widget. And now let's again search menu. And now let's add here shop. So let's say shop. And again, let's click on add a widget. Then again, search here menu. And let's choose here navigation menu. Now let's type here WooCommerce and choose this menu WooCommerce. To save these changes, we really need to click on this publish button. Then all of these things that we do right now, all will be saved. Okay. So now let's go back to website homepage. And if you reload it, then you will get to see the changes. Right now, we have a beautiful footer, right? And in here, the last thing we need to do that is we need to change here this footer credit. Because if you see carefully, it's have a website name, but it's powered by like this. So let me show you how we can do it. So let's go back and let's go back to layout again. And let's go back to footer. And if you just go with general, then now we can change here that like, if you like to change this name into something like your name or anyone like, in my case, I type here made with by Jim Fahad Digital. So you can type here your name or your company name or anything else. If you like to add, you can add it. So let's save these changes. And now let's move into our shop page. It's not really important and we need to change it. Okay. So if you go with our shop like this website, then you will get to see like in a different something. I mean, this sidebar is on the left side. Images look like beautiful. Everything's, looks perfect. So let's do the changes. Let's go to this customization. Let's go back and let's go back to WooCommerce past. And let's go here this product image and we need to change here into something like custom. And it's going to be obviously 4:4. And now let's go back again and let's go to the layout. And let's go to this sidebar because I really need to change this sidebar into left side. So scroll down, then you will get to see product, product archive, the shop or product archive. So you need to click on and you need to choose here left sidebar. Then this sidebar will be changed and it's going to be available on this left side like this. And for this shop single means it's something like when, people just going to see this individual product, then how it will be. Like if you like to add any kind of, sidebar in there, then you can do it. But in my case, I like to keep it no sidebar. So that's why in this page, there is no sidebar. Let's go back and let's save the changes. And now I think it's time to change here the sidebar things because it's totally something, coming automatic. So I need to make it something like this. Okay. So let's go back again here, this widget. Let's here, as you can see, we get another option called WooCommerce sidebar. So we need to click on here and now we need to add here our sidebar. So for example, let's say search. And as you can see, we need to select here product search. So simply select it. And now let's click on add widget again. So now search here filter, simply search here. So it's have all, few of this thing. Something like you can add this widget called filter by price. Also rating, attributes, all of this thing here, but it's something like for the price. So let's choose the price. And now let's add here new widget. It's something like product category. So let's add a category. So let's say product. And I need to finding out here product category. And as you can see, and let's also have some of this setting. Okay. So if you like to hide here empty categories, then it's going to be hide. And also if you like to, children, if you want to show their children, then you can do it. But in my case, I don't want. If you like to show them like product count, that how many products every single categories have, then you can enable it. And also let's add another widget. It's something like by tag. So let's search here tag. Then as you can see, we get product tag cloud. So let's add it. And now let's add another one. It's something like recently view product list. So let's simply add it this one. So we need to keep it onto this. I mean, after price, I think it will be better. So let's see the preview. For example, let me open this one. Okay. Okay. So let me just reload this page. Let me give an example, then you'll understand. For example, right now I just visit this product. Okay. So what happened? You will get to see on this left side. So recently I have viewed this product. So that's why it's available on here that, recently was viewed. And after this product category, then product. And also if you like to, swipe it, for example, you think like, okay, I need to put this search bar in the bottom, you can do it. Simply just like swipe it, then you will get to see these changes instantly. Okay, so now click on this publish button to save this all of these changes that we do right now. And now we need to go with this blog page. So let's click on here this blog, and also you can see here this blog sidebar is something like still have a dummy something, so we need to do changes. So let's click on here this main sidebar. So when I just click on here this blog page, as you can see, they automatically give me this widgets. For example, let me click on here this shop page, they automatically give me this shop sidebar. And if I click on here this blog page, they automatically give me this main sidebar for this blog page. Okay, so let's click on here this main sidebar, and now in here we need to search here search, because it's important that people can easily search their favorite content. And now we need to search here like recent post. So search recent, and here as you can see recent post. So now let's add here this recent post, and now let's again click on here this add widget, and now let's search here category. So then you'll get to see this category, so simply add this category. Then you have this option for like show post count and display the drop down, but in my case I don't really want it, so I think now it looks perfect. So now let's publish it. That's it. So now our blog page and our shop page and all of these thing is ready. Now it's time to change here this color. Color is something like, if you see here, how can I show you? If you see here this one, then it's have a different color. It's have a different color, but in our case it's don't have. It's have a something like blue type of color, so we need to change it. Okay, so how we can? So to change it, we need to go here this color option. If you go back, then in this first option you'll get to see colors and buttons. So you really need to click on here this colors. Then you will get to see here this theme color. So now you need to change this theme color into something like, first of all put hash, then type here like 7025 CF like this. Then you will get this same color like this. Okay, now let's go to this text color, and now we need to put here first of all hash, then put 555, then you will get this exact color. Or if you like to put here 6 color, then you can put here 6 color. That means the same meaning. So let me give a clarification, something like, for example, if it's, since it's like 6 times it's 5, so we can type it 3 times. Like if I type it 3 5s, then I got the same color. Okay, and also if you go with this white color, so white color, how it's represent, it's like 6F, right? It's something like 6F, but if I like to put here 3F, then it's gonna be same thing. But since it's the same thing, okay, that's why we can put here 3. But for example, F8 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 F8, so now we cannot put here like F8 F8 F, then we'll get a different color. So make sure that you put this color name, it's 6 time. Okay, now I put 6 time. And now we need to change here this button color. So let's go back and let's click on here these buttons. And now as you can see, this background color still it's something like blue. So let's change it to something like our primary color. So I type here again 7025 CF, then you will get the exact color. So let's publish it. And now we need to go back to our WooCommerce. So go to WooCommerce and let's go to here shop archive, and then let's go to general and let's go to this design. And now we need to change this color. We need to change it to something like, for example, let's say 65 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, this color. And also I like to change here this font to something like 16 pixel, because I like to make a little bit bigger. And now let's publish it and let's go back. Now I'm just going to show you an important, very important thing. It's something like this trust badge. If you see here the demo that I was showing you, that like this trust badge. So now let me show you that how we can enable it. To enable it right now, since we are in this WooCommerce customizing page, so let's go to this product single. Now if you scroll down, then you'll get to see trust badge image. So you need to just click on here this select image, and now you need to just upload here this image, product single trust. So let's simply drag and drop this image in here, then click on here this choose image. Then if I now open any of this product, now let's click on let's publish button, and let's go to any of this image. Then as you can see, we get here this trust badge in this bottom. And also we need to change here this background, I mean this content background. So it's going to be something, let's change it, let's say hash then FA something like this color. So let's publish it. And now I think it's almost ready to go, but one thing is still missing. Do you know what? we need to change here this logo from this header, because still it's look like all of this like text. So let's change it. So let's go back, and now we need to go here this site identity, and then this is the part we need. So let's click on here this select logo, and now we need to choose here this logo, and now let's select it and skip cropping. And now as you can see, it's also have a site title and tagline. It's really needed, so we don't need to do anything. And as you can see, when I add here this logo, it's automatically changed, and it really looks beautiful. If you go with this mobile, if you go with this tablet, it looks beautiful, right? And if you like to add here different logo for your mobile or anything, then you can do it from here. Just simply click on here this logo and choose the different logo for here. Then this logo will be visible for the mobile version, okay? But I think this looks perfect, okay? So let's keep it. And also if you scroll down a little bit, then you'll get to see called site icon. So you need to click on here this site icon, and now I'm just going to upload here this image, gmax like fab icon, this one. So fab icon is something like, you can see here this top, as you can see this icon, this is mainly for fab icon. And right now you can see here in our case it's have a WordPress logo. And now if I set it, and if I just going to crop it and just publish it, then you will get to see we also have a fab icon on this top. As you can see, now it's changed it to something like this one, okay? So now our work is almost done. Now let me show you the basic things. So if you go with this layout, then you'll get to see site container. So in here, if you like to change here this background color, then you can do it. Also, if you like to change this image, then you can do it. Also, if you like to change here this width, then you can do it from here. So it's also have some more options, so you can check it out. And let's go to this normal header. So as you can see, this is mainly the header layout that you can see in here. Also, if you like to change it to something like different, for example, you like to change here this header background into something like red, then you can do it, okay? So let me keep it the same as it is. And also, if you like to enable and disable some of these things, for example, you like to enable here this enable login pop-up, then you can do it from here. Then when someone just going to click on here, then they will get to see login pop-up. And also, if you like to disable here like wish list icon, for example, now I disable it, then it's going to be disabled. If you like to enable any of these this option, then you can do it from here. Now with this header transparent, so if you like to add a transparent header, then you can do it from, but in my case, I'm not going to be enable any of this. So here have a mobile menu and page header, so everything is having there. But if you let's go to this color, then you will get to see your websites all of this color. And also in this layout, when you just going to in specific, for example, this like this block, so if you like to change this design, I mean this color, then you can do it from here, this design section. So you can change this color, you can change this size, all of this thing you can do it on this layout section. For example, let's go to the footer. So you can as you can see, we change this footer color from here, right? So we change all of this color from here. So in this design tab, you can change this color, you can change this font size, you can do it from here. On this general tab, you can change the content, okay? And let's go to this typography section. You can change here this body typography. For example, right now it's have a pop-ins. If you like to put something different font, then you can do it from here. Also, if you like to change here this font size 14 to something like a 16 pixel or anything else, then you can do it. And now this primary menu, you can change here these things. If you go with this heading, you can change it from here. And here's this WooCommerce, and in WooCommerce, it's have some more option like this checkout option. You can change here the design. So if you like to change here this checkout page design, then you can do it. And if you go with this product image, that we already do the changes, so we don't have to do anything. So now it's product catalog. So it's also have some more settings. I'm not showing you that. And it's have a cart page. So if you like to change the design, then you can do it from here. And also, what happened, this is called the mini cart. So if you like to do the changes, then click on here this mini cart, then it's have some setting, you can change it, okay? And it's also have a performance option, and then yeah, that's it almost. And if you like to change this home page into something different, then you can go with homepage setting, then you can change it. For example, right now a home is home. So if you like to do, just want to change anything, any other page, if you like to get as a, default home, then you can do it from here. So this is mainly the final look our, this website. So this is mainly the home page. As you can see, everything looks perfect. And if you go with this another page like called shop page, simply click on this shop page, then you will go to shop page, and if you click on here these earbuds, then we'll get to see earbuds. This is mainly the shop page, right? So if you go with this earbuds page, then we only get to see these earbuds. And now if you go with this blog page, then you will get to see this all of this blog here. And now if I just open any individual blog, then as you can see, it's look like this. And if I now go with this contact us page, and this is mainly our contact us page. And if you go with this footer, for example, let's go to this order page, then as you can see, all of this thingy here, like this address, payment details, all of this thingy here, right? But if you can remember that one thing we totally, miss, you know what? It's about, adding this link onto this bottom and these buttons. So to add this, simply go here, this edit Elementor. Let's go with this page. And first we need to change here this link. So let's click on here this container, and let's click on this arrow. Let's go with this container again and select this button. So this is mainly for the categories. So what you can do, we can directly add here a specific category, or we can directly add here something. Okay, so let me change here this link. So something like this. So if you like to, put something different content and different text, you can change here this text, and also you can change the link from here. Okay, let me go with this shop page, and let me put here this shop link, and let's scroll down, and let's go to this next one, like this one. So in here, this is mainly for the smartwatch. So I like to add here the smartwatch link. So let's hover on shop and click on add smartwatch. Then you need to copy here from this URL. So simply copy it. Let's go back and now share this link, just paste it, then it's going to be changed. And this is mainly for the speaker. So let's go here, scroll down, and now we don't have any, I think we don't add any kind of speaker, so that's it's totally empty. So let's keep it, and let's go to here, this earbuds, this one, let's copy it. And now let's click on here this shop category, and let's add here this link. And also we need to change here this headphone one also. So let's copy here this headphone URL, and let's go back, and let's click on here this shop button, and let's change this link. That's it. It's very simple. Let's update it.
Finally, we have completed our website step by step. Now we can go ahead and make your website live. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like this video, then give a big thumbs up and subscribe this YouTube channel. And let me know your opinion in comment section. I'll be see you in the next one.